Oh, okay. Ladies, y'all on?
I guess I gotta turn on all this other stuff so I don't get no echo right.
Poppin'? Hey, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back to another second. So, listen, y'all. I got the boss lady in the house, the shot caller. 6 Reboot, Miss Wyntis Hall.
Hey, how y'all doing? All of my fans and all of my haters, I love you.
How you doing today?
I'm doing good, Miss Satara. How you doing?
You know what? I am living the dream.
Look, as my mama typed on the thing today, I had put up a post for about, tuning to our show. She called you the little cussing girl. Tell the little cussing girl I said hi.
Hey,
and my first lady, my mama said, no. She said, yo, what's popping?
Period.
Okay.
Period.
That's what mama said. My first lady said, I like watching her. I said, Lord, y'all watching. Y'all not supposed to be watching this worldly stuff.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. First lady, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Mama, hey. Mama, I heard you like to play bingo. Listen, can I go? I promise. Listen, I'm silent because I be concentrating on winning too. I know how to play. You ain't even got to play my boards for me. I'm good.
Satara, she's not taking nobody with her. I'm just going to let you know. You can't go, okay? you cannot go.
I'm gonna put it out there that I would like to. I'm gonna put it out there. She grab it. If she don't, it's okay. It's okay. But I'm gonna put it out there that I would like to go.
Okay. Well, she might let you. I'll let you know. I
would like to go.
How she get through typing in? Look, there go my first lady right there, Shirley Hill, Mrs. Shirley Hill.
Hey, first lady, how you today? I know she's doing well, man. I'm so happy to see y'all in here. Just tell me what's going on, lady. What is going on?
Everything is so much going on. It's election season. Did y'all know that? Do y'all see the people out here? It's election season. I didn't know. Did you notice that?
Whew. Listen, it's a hot mess express already.
Already. I said I want to go past that though. You're doing such a good job interviewing all your council members and our woods, and let's reach beyond that. I know you may have a few little Flint political questions for me that I may want to answer. I ain't gonna say, may I answer some questions for you? Then I want to talk about some other stuff, Satara.
Okay. Hi, Miss Christine. Christine Brown says she watching. Hi.
Hey, big sister.
Okay, so
look, I'm trying to share the stuff too.
So listen.
What's up, Satara?
Hi, John Scott. Listen, John Scott is one of my faves. This guy.
I heard you cracking up at him the other night.
He is hilarious. He is so funny. I want to go somewhere with him and just kick it and people watch because I know that will be a ball. Listen, John, we gotta go somewhere and people watch because Chad, listen, you are hilarious.
I want to go.
Yes, we got to go because it's so funny.
Hey,
Shardy. What's
Shardy
going
is
on?
so supportive. Shardy support everything and everybody.
And he is the nicest freaking guy I think I've almost ever met in my life. He is
I wish somebody would say something wrong about Shardy.
Okay, because period. He is literally one of the nicest people I've ever met. Hi, Miss Belinda Love. Hey girl, you ready? All right, listen.
What's up?
So listen, okay, Wyntis, here's the thing. We don't have to do a whole lot of politic talk or whatever. We can just do whatever. Hey, Clack! Look, that's our guy, Michael Clack.
Hey, Mr. Clack. That's my husband, boy.
Michael Clack. We gotta get up. So can we address the elephant in the room and let it and break it so it can forever be broken?
Girl, please, come on. Let me give me some water.
Okay, get you some water. Hey, Miss Kathleen. Kathleen King said, hey, ladies. Hey.
Hey. Hey, boo. And my boy.
Hey, hi, Kevin.
Tay.
How you doing? Y'all so sweet. I love y'all. And I love interacting with y'all. Listen, y'all don't never stop commenting that because I love interacting with y'all. I know a lot of other people, when they do these type of things, they don't like interacting, but I freaking love it. Listen, when COVID is over, I promise to have a live thing, and y'all can be in the audience. I promise I'm gonna be on my Oprah shit. I'm coming around with the mic.
No, we doing some view type stuff.
I'm telling you.
You know.
I'm telling you. Because I really want to talk to y'all. Hey, Becky. Becky Brown. Hey, Becky.
Becky Brown.
John Scott said at a conference.
Okay.
Currently, I will be home next week. Can tune in more often. Okay. Really don't know if he need to help his wife or his.
Kevin Tay.
Hello, I love yo. What's up? Big salute. Bolo. Hey, boo. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. All right, Wyntis.
Let's get that elephant.
So let's do that. Let's give these people a good gallon of sweet tea on today. So here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that people had a big old issue and everything because, as I stated, I didn't know you. I didn't know anything about you. I had never met you. I haven't even seen you anywhere. Hey, Chris. And so when I saw you make the post about Dr. Weaver and how, you were, in essence, we're going to shorten it up. You were really saying, listen, I need to right or wrong.
Yeah.
And I was wrong, and I met her, and I wanted to apologize. And, where I messed up is where I'm apologizing at.
Right.
I respected that so much because I always feel like when you do something like that on platforms like that, in places like that, I feel like that's where you need to apologize at or whatever. Or, vice versa. But I thought that was really big of you, and I really, really respected that a whole lot from you. So what I didn't like, and the reason why I spoke on it, is because I just feel like you said before, there's a lot of church folk that was acting real ugly about it. And I just feel like we can't say, quote Bible scriptures and doing all of these things, and we got to be this and do that, and we don't exemplify that, right?
That's what keep people out of church. That's why we got 400 churches in Flint and 10 people at each church.
Yeah. So I just feel like, Aunt Flo said that's the elephant in the room. That's one of them. That's one of them. One of them, Auntie Flo. So Becky Brown said she loves to see women stand together. Thank you. I really try to do that.
People don't love to see women stand together, let alone Black women.
Absolutely. And so what I said about it was I said, being that you're big enough to say that or whatever, we have to let people apologize. We have to let people have a right to change their mind, right? And I just feel like you had a right to change your mind. If you felt like, hey, I was wrong, I'm admitting I was wrong, you have a right to change your mind.
Absolutely.
But I also said, on the other side of that, playing devil's advocate, I said, if it's not for the right reasons, and it's something malicious in that, what don't come out in the wash should come out in the rinse. That'll show itself too.
Right.
But we have to give you an opportunity to do that. If you want to rectify that, then that's up to you. And I think condemning somebody when they're apologizing and they're trying to right or wrong is like so freaking silly. And then on top of that, you haven't been on a platform or haven't been on a like that, but people like to say like some ill will, whole bunch of ill stuff about you.
Right.
And you didn't never like get on to like really defend. I haven't seen it, but I haven't seen it because I'm not on those platforms. My temperament is not in the right place. I can wholeheartedly admit that. Y'all think I cuss now. Sheesh.
We gonna keep you off of Flint Politics Reboot because you be in Flint Politics jail.
And I don't have that. I really don't have that temperament. And so I know Auntie Flo, I know you're here to support Wyntis and not me. And it's cool.
My auntie.
Hey, listen, I'm cool with that. No hard feelings. You ain't ever got to click. If you only want to click because she on here, by all means. If you never want to, I'm with that too. No hard
Auntie love
feelings.
everybody. Auntie just stay in her lane. You know, she gotta give her 2 cents now. Auntie gonna give her 2 cents.
Well, when Auntie get two, that I want her to know I got four. So
Oh, and then she got 8. But we ain't gonna go there. Come on, let's
yeah,
go to the
you know
elephant.
what?
Let's go back to
But
the
but
elephant.
but I understand. But
Right.
but you know what? I was just making a joke. It's actually no
Absolutely.
hard feelings to Flo. I love her, and it's not it's not that at all. I was just making a joke. But I don't feel like you ever really got to express yourself besides that post. You know, it was on. You only get so many characters. Is this something that you want to speak on regarding that?
Hey, Amir.
Because people got a problem. They got an issue with that. They call you a flip flopper, honey. You everything, but
you know what?
A child of God.
And the people that gave me the hardest time was church people. So I mean, I see why Jesus was up there on that cross, because they'll flip on you in a second. But as far as calling me a flip flopper, I don't understand that. Mm-hmm. I don't have to support you in your political career because I supported you at one time. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, let me give you an example. Everybody loved Dane Wallen. They thought he was the best thing walking. Then everybody switched and voted to Karen Weaver. Did they call the Dane Wallen supporters flip-floppers? You know what I'm saying? And then when they say flip-floppers, well, when you get tired of one church, you go to another church, don't you? Matter of fact, when you get tired of that pastor at your church, you put him out and get another pastor.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you get tired of your husband, you get another one.
Oh.
Or you may keep him and get your side piece. You know, I'm just saying, like, look, I'm just saying, don't call me no flip-flopper because I changed my mind. Mm-hmm. And that don't mean that I don't like him. I just didn't like what he did.
Hey, Raquel Brown. I saw you the first time. You said I just wasn't trying to interrupt Wyntis, but hello. Hey, how you doing?
Okay, so anyway, I don't think I'm a flip-flopper. And I've called people flip-floppers before. Mm. And when I say flip-flopping, it's when you're using somebody to get what you want. Mm. I ain't got a damn thing from neither one of them. Okay? Mm-hmm. People saying, well, you just mad at Sheldon. Yeah, if I was happy with him, I'd still be on his side, right? Yeah, I'm mad. I'm just like Art. I was at all of those meetings. Mm-hmm. I was at a lot of stuff that he said and he promised, but he didn't do. And when I look at things now, they the same or even worse than they was before.
What is it?
Okay? And then I didn't know Dr. Weaver at all. I only seen her at church, and my daddy wanted to take pictures with everybody. We took pictures, and that was it. And my cousin said, I don't know explanation. I don't know anybody's explanation. Yeah, but I want to bury this. I want to bury this.
An explanation. That's why I asked.
I know. And I've said that. I said I don't know. I don't owe anybody anything, and don't nobody owe me anything. But what I'm saying is, all right. I'm passing at the comments like you screw the comments. The comments be something else.
Me too.
They be something else.
Oh, wait. I switched to brown liquor too. Jack, please. Crown.
That's my brother. That's my brother.
That's our brother.
That's my brother. Tony Weeks. But what I'm saying is that I just didn't.
I appreciate you, Raquel. I hope that that's true. She says she's listening here respectfully. I very much hope that that's true. And thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you.
She probably screenshot me drinking my water.
It's okay.
Listen. So I went on to meet Dr. Weaver. Okay. I sat down. I had a conversation with her. Mm-hmm. Now, everybody's saying, oh, it's election year. It just happened to be election year because 2 years ago, I was talking to Jaleel, and Jaleel been on me for 2 years. Atonement. You know how you talk. You got to atone for your behavior. And Sister Linda said, and Sister Audrey said, you know, that they didn't like what you did when you was with Neely and how you treated Dr. Weaver. and she's a black woman, and you shouldn't have been tearing down another black woman. And I'm like, I said what I said. I ain't apologizing to nobody. 2 years this went on. Then every 2 months I get a call from Dewan. Hey sis, hey Dewan. Why don't you sit down with her and talk to her? She real cool. Nope. I don't know nobody, no apology. And I know that lady don't want to look at me. I tried several times. No. I don't want to talk. I'm not talking to her. For what? She don't want to look at me. I don't want to look at her. But baby, when I tell you about growth and change, the stuff that they saying on Facebook about me, it don't bother me because I know who I am. Okay?
Absolutely.
I already know who I am, and I know why I did it. I did it for me. Okay? And so that's why I say that don't ever say what you never gonna do, because you will eat those words.
Yeah.
And I met her at a coffee shop, and I ain't gonna say it was out the way. It was in my area. We didn't take no pictures. Didn't nobody know. I didn't even tell my mama. I tell mama everything. I didn't tell Aunt Flo. Didn't nobody knew. And we walked out of there that day as like, we're cool. Thank you. I apologize. I accept your apology. And we was never gonna see each other again. So I went to sleep that night. I got up that next morning, and I still didn't feel right. I felt like that was kind of hiding behind a door, like I'm just peeping my head out a little bit, trying to just, cover the wound a little bit, just to make myself feel a little bit better. And just let things go on as they are. That wasn't satisfying to me. Yeah. And I had to say to the Flint people, I'm sorry. I thought I was doing what was right at the time, but I'm not. You need to make your own decisions. Everything I was saying wasn't true about this lady. I don't know what was the truth and what was the truth. I didn't fact check anything. Yeah. But all I know is people need to make their own opinions about people.
Absolutely.
Don't just go listening to this one and that one, because people will sell you dreams, and 2.5 years later, you still asleep.
Well, because and a lot of that is, like everybody's experience is not the same. So my experience with you may not be the next person's experience with you, right?
Right.
And just your experience with me may not be the same as somebody else's experience with me. It's all our own experiences and our own perceptions, and perception is reality, right?
Right.
So people's perception of you is their reality. So if they're making memes about you, next to some little character or monster,
I know, wasn't that an ugly little
thing? Or those things like that. But and you're right, Belinda. Dreams become nightmares, but we got to remember, dreams are nightmares. Just because it's a nightmare, don't make it not a dream. It's still a dream, but it's a nightmare, right? Yeah. But everybody's perception and their reality is not the same, and so you have to give an account for that. But again, the key thing that you said is sometimes you can't let that stuff bother you because you know who you are. And so when people say that I have a pathetic little podcast, or it's nothing, or they want to spew all of that, it doesn't bother me.
Right.
What I do like and I appreciate, and why I go on and I say I appreciate you, is because you are mentioning me, you are mentioning the name, and it's just making people go look. And so they come over to me, and y'all give me over 1,000 likes. Over 1,000 views, right? So I got on my last 5 videos and got over 1,000 views. I appreciate that. Y'all hyping me. Y'all making me feel good. And then, it's more people say things good than they say things bad, right?
That's true. And
so I just take it with a grain of salt, and I keep on pushing. What I don't want people to do is to take this so far that this political or whatever these things are turns into something real street, right? And I need people to understand that people have families, and their families have their own mentality about things.
Right.
You have to be cognizant of that. And I don't want to see nobody get hurt over something that could have been rectified with a conversation face to face.
Absolutely.
I don't do that.
But Satara, just like I do, a lot of this stuff won't spill over to the streets, because a lot of these people that's typing out here, they not from our world. They not from that street world.
Yeah.
After these people, if you would look them straight in the face, they run the other way as fast as they could.
Yeah.
So that's why I say all of this stuff is just, girl, please.
Yeah.
They it don't bother me.
Yeah.
It don't bother me.
Jaleel's
And
on
so
here.
I see. So
Peace,
who was that said?
peace,
Go
guys.
ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying. I see Jaleel on here. He said,
Oh yeah, Jaleel.
I said, peace, God. I see Tanya Burns over here. She said, black women supporting other black women. Hello, Tanya. You know you are. Mwah, we love you. Absolutely.
Tanya Burns. Me and her came a long way too. We came a long way too, child.
Can I let me just say this real quick, and we'll get back to this. This is what I love about the comments and having the comment section and being able to be who I am and continue to be me and not let anybody take me out of that and just always continuing to be me is Raquel Brown. I do appreciate her right now, and because if in fact, just like I said, if her coming on here is malicious, it'll end up showing up. But I appreciate her being respectful while she's on here, and she's continuing to say, hey, I'm on here, and she just said it, Satara And Wyntis, I came here respectfully, so I'm ignoring the comments. I appreciate you. I didn't read those for a reason, because you are being respectful and you are ignoring it and you choosing the high road. And I appreciate that, Raquel. I don't know you. I've never met you. I don't know anything about you. And so I continue to respect people that continue to respect me. And I appreciate you being here respectfully. That's the honest to God truth. I ain't got a lie to kick it to nobody. You know what I'm saying? So y'all see me all the time. I'm a straight shooter. I say what I say. I appreciate you. Honest to God, I appreciate you being here respectfully. You know, you come to listen and get your input, and even if you go further than this and you decide to do something different, the point is that you came here respectfully, and that's what I appreciate. Hey, you go wherever you want to be disrespectful. I don't go those places. Y'all don't see me much on this anyway, but I appreciate you all being respectful right here. And I appreciate them respecting you right here, because I always say that if I see people getting disrespectful to the guests, you be respectful of my guests, you know? And so I always want them to be respectful. So I appreciate that. We got that out of the way. You got to say what you had to say about that. Where else you want to go? What you want to talk about, girl? What you want to talk about?
You know what?
For some stuff. What you want to talk about, girl?
I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about.
Okay, let's
go. Okay, first off, Auntie got a request. Auntie said everybody need to go to the school board meeting because they need help over there.
Who is R.L. Mitchell? Do you know who R.L. Mitchell is?
Girl, you know who R.L. Mitchell is. He get up, he was sitting on the porch, yeah. And his wife left him, and then the squirrel went running off down the street, and that's when the man downstairs tried to get rid of all the darkies.
He just told me your brother just told me he want him for the future. You know what? I will see what I can do to get him on here for you. And that's gonna be a sweat. But you know what, OG, you gonna have to come on here too. So you gonna have to be on here.
He ain't coming nowhere. And Rich Jones, no, I do not know what you want, and we not bringing you on here for you to tell us either.
Yeah.
But look, you know what? I want to talk about race relations.
I love that. Let's do it.
Now, I'm going above the city of Flint with this, but it still affects the city of Flint because we really divided among racial lines.
My God.
And I think it's the right time to talk about this because of what happened in Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
And it touched me close because one of our church members, her sister was in that store.
Mm.
And I tie that into what Jaleel is on here talking about. I won't specifically say the name, but up in the comments you can see what Jaleel is talking about. And we usually wait until something happens in the corporate world, and then we want to talk about culture diversity and race and how to get along with one another.
Please don't forget inclusion.
Okay, inclusion and decorum and all of that stuff. We want to wait until we get way up here in our 40s and our 50s, and we want to talk about how to treat one another. Okay, when we got kids down here that don't know how to treat one another.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I think that race relations and cultural diversity and all of that training needs to start at school. Evidently, they're not getting it at home. They're getting the wrong kind of training at home for this guy to go out and do what he did at that store, drive 3 hours to
Yeah.
target African American people.
Yeah.
We need to start at the school level. But then I think about my different conversations with Jaleel and Satara. If you talk to him like I do, he makes you think. How can someone else teach us about us?
Yep.
How can
We got to
someone
do
that
it for self. We got to
right?
do it
We got to
we
do
got
for
to do it for
self.
self. Yeah,
You
you
don't
know,
look like
some
me, so how can you
yeah.
tell me about me? And he has me thinking about that more and more and more. But then beyond that, we just don't want like all black schools or all white schools. You know, we don't want to go back to that segregation part or just all black teachers teaching the black people about the black history, because then we won't know anything. You know, it's like I believe we'll be taking steps back. We won't know how to intermingle. Okay. We have people that will go in a room with different races and they just don't know how to relate.
Yeah.
Different religions and they don't know how to relate.
Yeah.
You know, just like the nation, being brought up in a Baptist church. And I'm not saying my pastor came out there, my old pastor, when I was at my other church, came out there and just bashed the nation. But we grew up in a time period where we thought that and were led to believe that the nation of Islam just walked around with guns, mad at the world because everybody was white. And that's not even what they about. They teach a whole different, it's a whole different world out there when you listen to them talk. I'm still a Baptist at heart. I still love Pastor Hill. Shout out to the Mount Pisgah Baptist Church on Clyde Road if y'all ain't got nothing to do at 10 a.m. Sunday. But I'm just saying, we need to do something with our children as they are developing to become adults. And we don't have the leaders here in the city to do it. We don't have the right teachers in our schools across America to do it. And then they just growing up to become our judges and our police officers all messed up in the head. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying just all white people are racist and all black people are just ignorant. What I'm saying is that we are both screwed up coming up. You know, some of us are taught to hate all white people. Some of us are taught that we are better than everybody. And that's the same with whites.
Right.
That's why we need to do something, but I don't know how to start that. What do we do?
So for me, I get exactly where you're coming from. So for me, when I was coming up, so I lost my dad early. I was really young when I lost my dad. However, I
Sorry
remember,
about that.
thank you. I remember a lot of things that he taught me. So I was 7, get ready to turn 8 when he passed away. However, we talked a lot. He used to he didn't talk to me like a 7-year-old.
Right.
He shot it straight like this. I think that's
Right.
where I got a lot of this from. And he shot it straight to me. And so my dad was a part of the nation, right?
Hmm.
And so
I
I
didn't know that.
yeah,
Okay.
really. And so yeah, Calvin X for, that was his name. And so
Okay.
my dad was a part of the nation, so I got a lot of that and I got to hear a lot of that and I got to, be a part of that and, hear a lot of the teachings and all of that type of stuff. However, my my grandmother did that good Baptist lady,
Right.
she
Right.
was
Don't be listening to that
she was
stuff.
she was one of the actually she wasn't. She was one of the founding members of Foss Avenue Baptist Church, right? And so
Okay. Okay.
I got to be I got to be a little bit more well-rounded because of exactly what you said. My mother took me out of public school
Mhm.
when I went to cook school, as a matter of fact, right?
Okay.
When I went to cook school, she took me out and she put me into a Catholic school.
Wow.
So when I went to a Catholic school, I got a bunch of everything, right?
Yeah.
So it was some of us, it was some of them, it was some of them, it was some of them. It was just all walks of life. And um, so I got to be a little bit more well-rounded because we had a religion class. We didn't have a Christianity class or cat or I didn't go through catechism or anything like that. We had
Mm-hmm.
a religion class, and in this religion class, we learned about Buddhism. We asked Judaism. We had learned about Muslims. We learned about being Baptist, Pentecostal, Apostolic, like all of these things. And it was really like an open forum, just like this. So Pastor John, Father John, that was my guy, right? Coolest white dude you ever want to meet on earth. Coolest priest ever. Real tall, big guy. And I used to get in trouble for asking so many questions because I'm one of them people. I'm gonna ask you. If I don't know, I'm gonna ask you. I ain't gonna stop till I get an answer. And he would answer every single fucking question I had. And he was so open. He was so honest about it. And he would say, I'm not sure. I don't know that. And he would get the answer, right? But the thing about it is that we had this place where we could go to, and it was, I can't even remember what they called the class, but we was to go in there and we would all talk about everything. We would talk about our life. We would talk about where we were from, what we used to do, what we did at school, at home, like what we ate, the type of foods that we ate, and we got to learn each other, right? And so I got to hear about a whole bunch of, so we had this family there. They were the Wynns, and they were from, where the Wynns from? Vietnam. And so, we would learn about their culture. Then we had some other people that were from up north, down south. And I was one of the people that was raised by my grandparents. And so I wasn't with my parents, but I was with my grandparents. So I had a whole nother thing. Then some 2-parent family, some single.
Right.
But the point is that we didn't get a chance to hate each other because we got to learn each other.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, we had more similarities than we had differences.
Right.
And so it didn't matter what color we were. It didn't matter what religion we were. It didn't matter anything. We were just people. We were just kids that wanted to have fun with each other, and we got to learn about each other. And that was the one thing that I appreciated in that. And so I can understand that. However, I believe exactly where you're coming from, that it needs to start a lot younger. So those conversations and those things like that need to be had from preschool on up.
Right.
So you can learn about each other. It needs to be had from preschool on up. You need to learn and diversity training needs to happen, because if we're going to live in a world like this, where we have to include everybody because they're making these laws where everybody has to be included, well, then you need to have a platform for everybody to learn how to include everybody.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. And that's why I felt like Flint Politics, the page, was important when I started it at the time, because people really didn't have, I'm not gonna say they didn't have a voice, because it's social media, but they didn't have a voice where they could come together and just hash it out and argue, And then now, since it's election time and they say I flipped to the other side, I open a page because I don't stay in Flint. Okay? A lot of people do. So I shouldn't be putting out people on the page unless they just downright disrespectful.
Yeah.
If they stay in Flint, everybody should be welcome to come and debate. It shouldn't be, it's not an all Neely page. It's not an all Weaver page. You are free to post whatever you want, as long as it's not bullying, harassing, or, something along those lines where it's going to get you kicked out by Facebook, because Facebook not playing around these days.
You gonna be
they not playing with them. They throwing them in jail, baby. They throwing them in jail. But and then I've been on Mickey, like Mickey. Like, we need this platform, because I feel like our generation, we dropped the ball too, because we are now those parents with those kids that's in school that's growing up to be these little drive-by shooters. Okay. And because we still think we got the mega needs, child. We want to go out to the club at 45, and and our kids at home struggling with their homework.
I ain't got Megan needs. Let me tell you that right now. Listen, I played a lot of sports in school. Baby, I ain't got Megan.
You ain't got Megan needs.
Hell no, I'm telling you, you pass me the Ben Gay so fast, make your goddamn head spin. I ain't got Megan needs.
Baby, look, listen, let me tell you, while we on the Megan needs, I was at church Sunday, and I couldn't share it because I be taping the church service, and I couldn't share it.
Okay.
So I went up to the first lady, and I bent down on her pew, and I was like, "Can you share that to our page?" And I was kind of sitting, down there for a minute. She said, you staying up here while they pray? I said, no, I can't get up. I couldn't get up, child. I couldn't get up. My Megan knees, they done megged out.
Look, y'all see me right now. Y'all see how I'm rocking, but and I wish I could look. Y'all see me. I'm rubbing on
You
these
watch,
damn
look,
knees.
I rub it and you rock
Look.
it.
Hold on, I'll be rubbing and rocking. And listen, so when I get up in the morning, I'll be rubbing and rocking my ass right up out that bed. Let me tell you something.
I know that's right. It's
Hold
harder
on,
and
listen.
harder to get up out that bed now.
Let me tell you something. I do not have Megan's knees. That dropping it to the floor and dropping it low. And listen, I'm gonna watch you. And listen, you drop something if you want to. Hell, it's gonna be down there because I ain't getting down there to get it.
Sometimes I get that joy juice in me, that joy, because I got my church folks on. I get that joy juice in me, and I think I could drop it down. But that next morning when I try to get it up, baby, it ain't what it used to be. We're gonna leave that for them kids.
I don't try it because I ain't got 3 days of recovery time. I got shit to do. I ain't got 3 days of recovery time. And then if I get down there, somebody gonna have to listen. Y'all might as well get a fork truck and get my ass because who? Listen, y'all
They
better
need a fork truck for you. They might as well just roll my ass out the door.
listen. Y'all better get a tow rope because who finna get up? Listen, I'm stuck. I'm fucking stuck.
I know that's right.
Don't hit me. I don't do that. Listen, I gracefully bow out. And if you are 45 and over and you can drop it low and dip it down low,
I respect you.
boy, listen.
More power to you.
I am the best hype man ever. I'm telling you that right now.
See, I got them girls, right? I got a girl that's about to be 13, and I got a one just turned 10, and they be doing them TikToks, and I'm like, oh, I want to try that, right? I just want to get down there, and I'll be like, Mama can do that too. They be like, Mama, stop, and I be hurting when I be doing it though, but I be trying to show off, and I go back there in the room, I be like, oh, I shouldn't have did that.
You gotta do it from the chair like me. My daughter be saying that. She be like, do a TikTok. I said, can I do it from right here?
Them chair TikToks. Where they be pointing that stuff.
I'm the best background ever because who's gonna get on there? Can't do it.
Can't do it.
No. They like you can. Oh, my one friend, she do them line dances or whatever. I said, listen, I got 2 songs in me, and they better not be long songs.
Your girl be out there sweating, tired. I don't do that outside. That sounds like going nowhere. I don't like that.
Listen, y'all. Y'all see me rocking and rubbing.
I see you rocking and rubbing. I see you rocking and rubbing.
I'm rocking and rubbing, baby. Rocking and rubbing. That icy hot. High five to the sunset and then back to baby. Get these knees right together.
I just drink a lot of water.
I be drinking. Listen, y'all, I drink my water. I be drinking my water, but look here. That don't stop these knees from aching. It's a lot of basketball and volleyball.
You're drinking the wrong water, then.
Oh.
You got put
your water got a percentage of something else in it.
The ingredients said it was made with water.
Yeah, listen, it has some water in it. It don't say how many percent.
Right.
But it's got some water in it. The base is water.
Look, what is they talking about? Is Tanya the person who do the line dance, not council person? Oh, I don't know who do the line dance.
Yes, it's Tanya with her silly. Ain't Tanya crazy? Y'all know Tanya. Tanya's so funny. I used to work.
They got classes somewhere?
Yeah, chill. You want to go?
I thought that was for the old people.
No, she got one. No, they have one, and that one that where I see the older people doing it is no shout out to y'all because y'all some gangsters.
Yeah. I mean, like I'm not saying it's the old people.
It's that one I know they do that one at McCree. They be in there riding around getting it. You hear me?
They probably can do it better than we can.
What? They listen. This what they need, a bass drum and some bunny ears, because they like to energize the bunny when they a bass drum and some bunny ears, baby.
They got some. Wait a minute. While we talking about how they be getting the older people, it's this lady from your community out there in the Buck.
Yeah.
That Tony done found. She be on Facebook in her little lingerie. You see that lady on Facebook? I don't know her name, girl, but that's some of the funniest stuff I ever seen in my life.
Let me tell you something, Wyntis. We ain't claiming her. We don't know her.
You got in the camera. You know what?
She ain't telling the truth. We ain't claiming her lady.
Hey,
We
Rich.
not claiming her.
As soon as Belinda said she be at Rules.
When she got on there that one time I said, who the hell is this? Don't be putting smut on our name.
Baby.
Listen, we
She be
don't
laying out like she's
be
sexy.
putting smut on the butt. Don't do that. This heifer
She
crazy.
representing y'all.
No, don't do that. We ain't claiming her though.
Y'all not claiming her?
Hell no. Claiming that damn lady. Hell no, we ain't claiming her. Hey, everybody I know when we be on there, they're like, who the fuck is that? I said, I don't know this heifer.
Tony, we gonna send that lady. And she got a bunch of followers and stuff too.
Listen, people love to see that crazy best. I go for it, baby.
Well,
Hey,
that's like
somebody got making these. So
look, there go Tony now. Lord, yes. Because he be like, that lady on there again. Tony be watching that lady though.
Tony, why you watching that lady, Tony? Tony, we gotta talk about this, Tony. Tony, I'm trying to understand. Now, you ain't making me understand nothing right now. This lady, Tony. What's going on, Tony?
Tony is her number one fan. That's what they said.
Yeah. Ain't Flo say you heard? Oh, Tony. Say it ain't so, Tony.
I'm cracking up.
Oh
man. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Let me get back on track with that silly stuff. So we talk about the race relations. And then I seen this post today that Mickey put out from the Nation of Islam. And then Flo posted on there too. Everything disappearing in the stores again.
Yeah.
The babies can't find no milk. I seen somebody talking about pet milk and K-Roll syrup. I'm like, they about to give the kids diabetes.
You know, I breastfed all my children, so I ain't had them problems, them formula problems.
All your children?
I have 4.
Oh, girl, you look wonderful to have 4 children.
Well, thank you, girl. They 24, 22, 19, and 16. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you got it made. So you ain't fussing with kids about hairstyles and ponytails and stuff no more. Oh, Lord.
Listen,
Jesus.
my knees almost worked for that praise dance. I just almost
You was about to get down.
What do you mean? Jam, let me tell you something.
I know that's right.
Praise him. Because
I started a little late.
It's okay.
I started a little late.
It's all right. But listen to me. Yeah, I did. I breastfed my children. I ain't had them formula problems.
I feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for a lot of those mothers, man. And then with stuff going up high, jobs not paying well.
Girl, because gas is at $19 a gallon.
Look, you seen that post I got from my friend the other day? The mailman stayed at home and read me my mail. Called and told me what my bills was. Gas is too high. And they try to make me feel bad.
Raquel Brown said, wow, she does look great, Wyntis, to have 4 kids. I do. 4 of them. Yeah, they're grown, child. Yeah. Thank you very much. I am 45.
Yeah. Okay. So, what was I saying?
Race relations. We on it still. I ain't forget.
Race relations and the kids formula and no food and all of that stuff. And then Ren said that she seen on CNN where they said, only buy what you need, only buy the essentials. So we about to run out of food and stuff again. I'm like, yeah. She said they advise folks to only buy what they need and do not use your credit cards. Oh, they ain't got to worry about that, but I'm just saying. Oh my God.
Flo, why not to use your credit card? What's the reasoning behind not using your credit card?
They ain't gonna pay them back, probably.
Words real. The next 30 days, it's about to be real crazy. People need to stock up on box food and fill up on everything and save as much money as they can. It's about to be real tight in a minute.
It is. That's why it made me mad when they was out here.
My cash. Cash is king.
Brenda Boy said, that's not true. Stop putting out negative narratives. Oh. Well, what part is not true, Brenda? What the Nation said about the shelf? I didn't see empty shelves, and I didn't see it wasn't any formula.
I got you.
So I don't know what Brenda's talking about. Okay,
Listen, I
so
don't see the shelves at all kinds of grocery stores. I'm shit. We can't buy nothing in here.
nothing. Man, you can't even find helium for balloons. I done went all over Genesee County just to find some helium. Like everything is a shortage of everything.
Yeah.
And I just can't believe it. Kevin said he drives trucks and I'm in the game. Well, yeah, okay. Okay. So yeah, we see
Good.
it.
I understand that.
So it's back to that stocking up, getting stuff for yourself, what you need.
Child, we finna go through this shit with toilet paper again. I ain't got time.
That was a mess, wasn't it? That we all gonna be over at Queen Esther. What's that house, Esther? That house they was talking about last night on the council meeting. See,
They got
here I
to
go.
clean it back up for us. Sheesh.
Huh?
Chris Caleb said we should plant a garden. So we do. I do. It's not a big one, but I need to plant a big one.
I said, "Where's the tea? Are you?
You got
I'm
the
trying.
tea.
I'm saving it for you.
You
You
got
talk
the tea.
about it so much. I wanted to just talk about love.
You got the tea. She didn't want to spill no tea today, so we gonna make sure you spill the tea on Friday.
Yeah, we gonna let Art.
Friday at 5 p.m. on 1420 a.m. You come catch that tea with me and Art Woodson, y'all.
How? What if we don't have a radio?
Okay, so okay, Mickey, you're gonna have to speak up, Mickey. Mickey, are you gonna be available so that we can, or Art, you can even say this. Are we gonna Zoom this as well, Art, or is Mickey gonna come on and do what we gonna do, Art?
Art out of Facebook jail, so he'll have his phone there, child. See, there you go. I knew it. He said we will be live.
Boom.
Girl, we got to get them people what they want. They just won't let me. It just they keep drawing me back in. They keep drawing me back in.
So
We're
y'all,
gonna talk about that house, Esther. That was a mess last night at the council meeting. That was a mess.
before we get on to that, let's address this. Let's address this Eva Worthy. Let's address that. So we're gonna address race and race wars. Let's address that, because that's a problem. That's the issue, and I do not think that we need to look past it. Because that's just,
You know what? That was my home girl.
yeah.
Me and Eva, we started off good. Then we fell up. We fell out. Art stopped.
Don't start your shit, Art. Do not start your shit, Art.
See, that's what my mama come out here for, cause Art be tripping.
Art, don't start your shit.
So and then we got back cool, and me and Eva was good, and then it's Flint politics reboot. Now we can talk about Eric Mays all day long. We can talk about anybody else. So I gotta mention you too. I gotta be fair. And I thought I was kind of nice. I said number 5 said blah blah blah. Number 9 said you're ghetto. But she said she didn't mean it as racist. I mean, I don't have people walking around calling me ghetto. So I don't even know how other way to take it. I was a little brought back when Tanya said she said it, because she didn't say it in the mic. I know Eva, and she just then threw me for a loop this whole past couple weeks. I felt like somebody then told her to stay away, and I asked her. I said, did Mr. Neely tell you can't talk to me? No, nobody tells me what to do. Okay, so it's like, why are you looking for something? Because like she brought up the Karen Weaver post a week later, and she got 3 damn pages on Facebook. So I know you seen it. The rest of the damn world did. So,
and she also said something crazy to you. Didn't she say "fuck you"?
Baby, when I looked at that, because it still had my mama's picture up there from Mother's Day. So when I got the message, I was like, oh, Eva went off on somebody. And I kept looking at that picture. And I kept looking at that "fuck you." And I looked at that picture and I looked at that "fuck you." And then it just burned in my mind, and I had to go to my pastor and pray, because I was tripping. But she had to do something. And I know how politics work. She had to do something, and she was looking for something to just remove herself from me. And I'm cool with it. All she had to do was say it. I can't be seen with you because I don't want the bear mad at me.
Yeah.
Just say it. But I'm tired. It's like, come on now. You got I'm going out with Weaver just to have a nice little time. It was Cinco de Mayo. People saying, "Oh, well, it's election time. You know what you're doing it for?" Yeah, maybe a little, maybe a little bit. But why the hell was we being followed?
Mm.
This stuff don't make no sense. What's going on? And then the Eva and the fuck you, and then she just couldn't talk to me no more. That's all it was. Bottom line, she had to separate herself from me.
So Belinda asked, y'all, I know y'all see my little blank. I'm always cold, so don't even worry about that. Belinda said, did she apologize or did she miss that? I have not seen her apologize. I'm not gonna say no, she didn't, because
she apologized with the newspaper, but I don't think she apologized to council.
But was that really an apology? Because I think that was shitty how she
it's
even
no
said
apology if it's a but in it.
That's right. Because that's what I was getting ready to say. So she said that, and then it was but. So I don't feel like that's not an apology. Is that an apology? And if it was, is it one of those ones where it's just like, okay, I got to say this because, you don't really mean it. It's not sincere. Because is that an apology? Because to me, it wasn't an apology. So if the question is to me, Belinda, did she apologize? Fuck no, she didn't apologize. That's not an apology. That's crazy as hell. And she'd have said that to me, I'm like, fuck you mean? What kind of apology is that? You all right, girl? Cause what you on? That's not an apology.
But I was trying to get at her when she said that F you. And cause I don't like to do all that arguing with the Texans.
Ooh, Kevin,
baby, I need you to holler.
Kevin,
pick up that phone and pull up. Oh, what Kevin is? What he just said, Satara.
Kevin, Kevin. Let's talk about it, Kevin. Kevin said Liddell had to be offered something. She told me she didn't like Neely or his wife. Now she go to church with him. Child, listen, let me say something. And y'all know I'll say wherever. I don't know about the not liking him and his wife and all of that stuff. But here's what I do know is that some of that stuff and that propaganda that's getting put out and some of that the things that you're saying makes absolutely no sense, especially to the point of the type of race that you were running in order to get to city council. Some of that stuff is just totally opposite of the things that you were saying. And the way that you vote and the way that you talk does not lead me to believe that you have anything in favor of Flint, period, as progression. Nothing. Mm-hmm. And I feel like there's 9 people on council, and there were 9 people on Flint's council, right? To see the city of Flint progress, right? Not just downtown, but the city of Flint. That means the north side, the east side, the west side, and the south side. The underside, the top side, the back door, the front door, the upstairs window, that attic over there, and that little room back there where you keep all your bullshit. The junk drawer, all that in Flint, right? Yeah. And if you cannot set all of that bullshit to the side and get your heart off your sleeve and really push the agenda of Flint being progressive, then that's a problem for me. And what the problem for me is that you ready to clean up, and you ready to clean up in this little ward or this little park or whatever, service park or whatever. But the world is bigger than that. Flint is bigger than that. And if you came here on the behalf of Flint, then vote like you here on the behalf of Flint. And I don't say
me came here. Mr. Neely just said a couple weeks ago she's been doing work in the community for 20 years. He said that at that when he came back for that the budget hearing thing.
He can shut the fuck up and go back and watch my show when she was on there, and she said that she wasn't here. She moved back here, right, because of her father. Now, if it's a lie, she told it, and y'all can go back and watch it.
She's here now. She's here now to answer.
And that's what I'm saying. She came here because her father, that's what she said when she initially came back to her father. So I'm not saying that she ain't been here, but not only Liddell, I'm talking about Quincy, I'm talking about Dennis Pfeiffer, I'm talking about Allie Hokenroder, I'm talking about Eva Worthing, I'm talking about all of them. I ain't just putting her in the box. All of y'all. If it's for the progression of Flint, then we need to act like it.
Yeah.
We definitely need to act like it. Yeah. And that's what we need to do. We need to not be arguing back and forth and this and that about things.
But Satara, if the head ain't right, the body ain't right.
You're absolutely right. And
okay? We can't even have one damn Juneteenth Day parade, okay?
That's the saddest shit ever. The foundation is terrible. The foundation ain't right. The house is gonna be torn down.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So they just doing as the head is doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying. And it's never gonna get right until you got somebody, a leader that's trying to put the city back together.
Yeah.
So you're saying if they don't agree with number one? No, ain't nobody saying nobody got to agree with Eric Mays, because Eric is just sometimes he be batshit crazy.
That's definitely not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. And just like I told him when he was here and he was talking about mayor and everything, I said, hey, listen, you're knowledgeable. I ain't taking that from you. I'm afraid of your temperament. Your temperament fucking sucks.
Yeah.
How you gonna be the mayor like that?
Yeah.
I said that to him. Right here on the show, I've said that to him behind because I ain't scared to say that to him.
Right.
His temperament is terrible.
Eric crazy as hell. He is crazy. He I think he's knowledgeable, but it's just it's beyond that right now. It's just gone. It's something. It's something else.
I'm not even saying it's that. I really think that he is upset with so many things. He's just not focused where he needs to be focused, right? And I also think that him, like a bunch of other people that I know, like my uncles and that, and as a matter of fact, they get to a certain age and they feel like you can't tell them shit.
Right. And he didn't got to that point.
I'm such and such years old. I can do that. That doesn't mean you're correct, sir. Right. And your age don't mean you grown, because you can act like you 7.
And you should always be open to learn something, and he minimizes the council because they knew, I'm the senior councilman, I'm the senior this, I'm the senior that. Come on, man. Let's move past that. But again, Eric do be saying we co-equal branches of government. Yeah. They can't even work together. If you can't work together with the administration, how come we always on the council about they need to work together, but ain't nobody saying to the administration you need to work with the council?
Absolutely.
So I think it's a two-way street. Mm-hmm. And is it ever going to be like that? Maybe that's why when Quincy and them changed the charter to have everybody elected at the same time, but then they switch up so much. They gonna be running as a slate. You're gonna have a mayor and 9 people, and it's just gonna be crazy, I think, when they have all of those people running at the same time. Well, the election at the same time.
Belinda Love said nobody has issues with second ward councilwoman.
I don't know Liddell to have issues with Liddell. I did see her on Facebook. I don't personally have any issues with her. I seen her where she said she didn't go to church with Neely in the comments. I mean, that's
I don't speak on that. I don't know anything about it, so I'm not speaking on that at all.
Yeah, I mean, you said what your issues were. Look, I don't have no issues with Liddell. I'm not gonna sit up here and pretend that I do or make up some or anything. I don't have no issues with
not personally. I have a problem with all 9 of their asses on that damn council with some of the shit they do.
Every single last one. You can go down
all 9 of their asses. Yeah. Every last one, all of them.
What you think about that Queen of Esther stuff? Queen, I keep calling. Was it a show on
the House of Esther?
What was that? Queen something. Why do I keep saying Queen of Esther? It was a show my mama used to watch.
Was it called Queen Esther?
Queen Esther. Maybe it was Queen. It was Queen something. Anyway, what you think about the House of Esther?
So I think that is an awesome program, actually.
Mhm.
I didn't know all of the logistics of it until later. All of this stuff that came out of that. But I think that that's an awesome program for first time mothers. A 2-year program for them to understanding how to
That's right, Belinda.
understanding how to take care of their children and also take care of themselves and being productive as a
But how
parent.
they do that with no water?
So from my understanding, this is just my own understanding. Now, y'all don't condemn me if all of this information ain't correct. But from my own understanding and how it was told to me, is that the whole thing was so Mike Doan had the other part of it,
The
the school
school.
part of
Yep. Heard that
it.
last night.
And so the water bill was actually in the school's name, which
Okay.
would be from that school, and they were kind of umbrellaed under. They had that other part of it, so the water bill wasn't actually in their name. So, from my understanding, this water bill or this past due water bill or whatever was
No.
it wasn't to them.
I heard the house don't have no water in it.
Yes. So where I was going with that is, so when everything happened and they padlocked the doors and they were all out, people went in there, and so there are no pipes or no nothing in there.
Satara, my mama said Queen of the South about a drug queen. Mama, don't type nothing else. I didn't say nothing about the Queen of the South.
Hey, that's mama. Hey,
That's
mama,
mama.
girl. Hey, now, girl. Listen. I haven't even met you, child. And I love you. I hope to meet you one day, Miss Carol.
Okay, go back, Satara.
So it had people had went in there, took pipes out and all kinds of stuff out of there because they padlocked them out of it. But people said they come in there and they took all that stuff out of there. So I don't know how they could have water in there. From my understanding, all that shit got ripped out. That's just for my
allegedly. We're gonna put that over our whole program. Allegedly.
Yeah, so I don't know, but if in fact the water bill wasn't theirs, I don't understand, and they are able to have it. I don't understand why they couldn't. Listen, here's the thing. I don't understand why, if you say we need these type of programs and there's all this kind of stuff on there, like, and we need this and we need that and we need this. Why the fuck are you blocking it?
Well, maybe it's another program like it somewhere in Flint that they're trying to divert the business to.
Which one is it? Because I ain't heard it.
I heard about Revive downtown Flint. Associated. Yep.
Fucking downtown.
So maybe they trying to do that. Because, and then I heard, look, since we're talking T-Child, then I heard that they was this is all allegedly. I'm gonna spill the tea.
Okay.
Since I want to hear the tea, I heard that they was gonna sell it to a weed dispensary. But I'm like, they can't sell it to a weed.
Huh? The House of Esther?
The House of Esther sits on 25 acres. They ain't thinking about that house. They want that land.
Because that's the Catholic school I went to. Y'all gonna turn the nuns' habitat into the damn dispensary?
Heavenly weed. That's what I call the heavenly weed. They want to turn it.
I actually like that name. You should.
Weed.
Yeah, you better get your LLC for somebody.
Somebody steal that bug right down there, right now, Daddy, or whatever that site is.
Yeah, I like it.
Everybody hearing that they gonna turn it into a weed dispensary, but I thought in the master's plan, I don't put it together. I call it the master's plan, that they couldn't rebuild in certain wards. So isn't that the section of town that they can't rebuild on? So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out, Satara.
Us More Strong. Dominique, hey girl, hey. I love Dominique and Us More Strong. Y'all make sure y'all support her and her nonprofit. She's doing great things. She said, I love the House of Esther. I can't wait for the program to get off the ground for Flint. First times mothers in the community. Absolutely.
Yeah. I think it's a great program. It's been around for a long time. I seen stuff on Facebook today about
what's popping.
Is that my mama?
I love her, girl. What is popping? We trying to see what's popping. That's what we talking about. I love your mama.
I love my mama too. I love you, mama. But look,
Kevin
but
Tate said, I wish they would work to get the city business and stop holding up the north side of Flint because they don't like each other. Why don't they all come together and put a block on Neely, spending money for speed bumps and let them pick a supplier to buy from and hire some people from Flint to put them down and help give people jobs in the city? How about help my brother's keepers? Oh, yeah. Belinda Love says, so if the council is ignoring the House of Esther, then what is the framework for this for state of city gun violence? If we do not nurture the womb, then the dysfunction continues. Girl, you better say that. Oh, yeah. That was so profound. Belinda, yes, absolutely. Brenda Boy said, I believe they thought it was Eric that was behind it. No, we're not doing nothing downtown. We want House of Esther. I heard that. I want heavenly, yeah, heavenly weed. Oh, shoot. Philip Lee said holy rollers. There you go. Hey, that could be the weed paper. Listen, y'all need to get in cahoots. Y'all on it. Y'all on the stuff right there. Kevin Tate, they want it for a weed building, just like Neely got old state building for his uncle for one. Ooh. Yes, that devil that Wyntis know wants to grow weed there. Try it, Satan, and see what hell. Ooh. Oh. Jaleel, you gonna show them what hellfire is? That fire and brimstone? Lord of mercy. Y'all, we lost Winters for a minute. It's okay. She'll be back. Now it makes sense. George H.W. Bush. Heavenly W. Bush. I don't want y'all arguing. As Eric May said, argue. We don't want to argue. Take two people to argue. We ain't gonna argue. Y'all, we ain't gonna argue. I'm trying to read y'all's comments because I love interacting with y'all. Jaleel said, evil workers of Satan wants to grow weed at St. Agnes. Try Satan. Watch what real hellfire is. Child. They want all the Flint high. On Flo, that's crazy, huh? Y'all, why do you think that they are so hell bent on having so many dispensaries around and all of that as opposed to helping the city of Flint? Like, I understand they want to capitalize on it because it is, it's legal or whatever. However, it's not really legal on the federal side of it. I think that that's what they're pushing for. And maybe that's the big push for it because they know it's coming. So they really want to capitalize on it. Do y'all think that's the deal? And that's what it is? Because I'm not really understanding why we are so hell bent on doing that, but we're not really, we don't really want to do anything that's going to get jobs here, like an abundance of jobs to help people, or programs that are going to help the children, like like educational programs, like things that Us Most Strong is doing, like Dominique is doing. Like, what I don't understand. Why do you think that is? Because it's crazy to me that we can all of these things.
I'm back
but
now.
we can't support.
Well, thank you, Mickey,
I'm
because
back
my
now. I've
fans
been watching
lost
y'all
me.
candy asses and get to the real meat and grit. I'm back now. I'm back.
Oh,
I've
you
been
think?
waiting to get back.
You think
I
we
was
doing
talking to you and
candy?
you wasn't nowhere to be found. Don't you
I
come
told y'all I
on.
had to. I had to leave
You
with gas
said
high
5
as
or 10
hell.
Don't
minutes,
you
Mickey.
come
I
Don't
on.
play
was
with
all in
us.
the comments.
Don't
Shoot.
be coming out here interrupting our
Now
stuff.
let's
We
get
had a
to the
good, peaceful
realness of
show
it.
going.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna say it.
Well,
Y'all said what the problem with
we've been
Ladell?
waiting on you.
She, she threatened me and Rich when we was first.
Who
Ladell threatened
did?
me. Ladell threatened me and Rich when me and Rich was getting started. When I went out on my own on the Chitlin circuit, the only person wanted to come with me was Rich Jones.
You're a
Ladell. I know, but I'm saying you was there too. I'm not going. Don't mess up my damn story, Shatara.
You know what?
You gotta let me.
Listen,
You gotta let
Tyra,
me play
he
off
sound like
into
he
it.
got to get this off his chest.
You so,
Hey, I gotta get it off. She threatened me and Rich. She told us how she would whoop our asses, and she got the streets. Now I'm just playing. No,
Oh, I'm like,
no,
damn.
I was just playing.
what's his face?
Hey, no, I had. You got to put some juice in it. Liddell was honestly, I don't have no beef with Liddell. I think Liddell was to me. She was. Listen, when you can sit down with anybody and talk, she could. Politically, I just disagree with a lot of things that she do. And that's even with Quincy. Like I tell y'all, me and him got family related. I just disagree with a lot of things that he do politically.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like even with that house to Esther. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the black votes, it's 5 of them up on there. And we're gonna go back to that racism. It's 5 blacks on there. Regardless if y'all say the House of Esther didn't do this, didn't do that, give them a chance if they got 21 girls in it. Look at the money they done spent in Flint that been blew away. Just like last night. Then you see they just gave them that 1.9, finna get them. They came with another check. Well, I ain't gonna say that. The administration came with another change order for 300,000. We
Yeah,
just
see,
gave you some money.
It's nothing it's nothing that I've seen been given to the north side. That's what I'm saying. Like we hear stories when we was, when as we growing up about St. John used to be this, St. John used to be that.
Right.
Where our St. John was Clio Road. You remember going down Clio Road, stopping,
Yep.
getting something to eat, going to Robbins, getting us an outfit, going down to Imperial to get us some shoes. We
Yep.
had everything right there. Our little liquor stores, everything was right there. Our club, everything was on Clyde Road. You ride down Clyde Road now, ain't nothing but a bunch of black circles in the middle of the street.
Absolutely.
No.
Well, you know what really disheartens me about the House of Esther and how people were voting on not to give them the money is that Quincy Murphy's mother has a room there with her name on the door. She decorated, donated all this money. She has an actual room there in this.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Like, how can you do that? Your mother wholeheartedly supports that. What is wrong with that? On the north side of Flint, what's the problem? I don't understand. Does that make sense to anybody else? I'm just trying to.
Politics. It's all politics. That's all. It's all
But here's the
politics.
thing, though. I can't do that at the plight of my people. I'm sorry. I just can't do that. I understand that, it's politics in it. I understand that. I understand how it works. I understand the logistics. And that's probably the reason why I don't feel like I really can get into it like that because
Satara, when people say the council is a show, it's just a reality show.
Yeah.
It is, because if you know how council works, let me tell you, this is how I first met Mayor Neely, when I was helping him run for the 6th Ward councilman, okay?
Okay.
And he took me under his wing because I was just all over the place and I got interested in politics.
Mm-hmm.
So from him being on the council, and he taught me way back then, 20-something years ago, the deals is made already before they get out on the floor.
Yeah.
Okay? They already know how they gonna vote before they get out there. All right, this new council, maybe they different. I'm not gonna put them into this, but I know all the past councils. The deals is everybody already gonna know how they gonna vote before they get out there. So it really is a show. Okay, and I feel like a lot of the stuff, the resolutions that they send upstairs, they already know what they gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
just like when we was helping him campaign, we didn't hear shit about no 475 about to be built through downtown Flint. We didn't hear nothing about no new hotel coming downtown Flint, and that stuff popped up so quick, it had to already be in the making. Okay. And then like now, they're gonna redo the bricks downtown. Now I did know that was something former Mayor Weaver had on the plans for the bricks to be redone when she was in office. Now I do know that. So I'm just, it's politics.
I
And
understand.
it makes me mad that the people don't understand that it's politics. Do I think that Queen of Esther, House of Esther, will ever get that house back? No. Because they want the land that it's on.
Absolutely.
They're gonna do whatever it takes to put them people out. They said 7. Now it's 100 and something thousand. When they get that, it's gonna be something else.
Yeah.
They want the land. They're coming for the land. You seen what they did at the Devil's Lake? I ain't never seen that lake before. I'm 45. I just seen that lake 5 years ago.
But Wyntis, I will say this. This is like one of the weakest councils. I'll say this. You might don't want to say, Bridget, I say this council's so weak because they always say what they can't do. And what they can do. They don't even try.
Yeah.
That's just like with
Maybe
that house.
They don't know. I think honestly they don't know what they can do.
But then how is you voting if you don't know how is you voting on other things? I'm just looking in the comment. and I'm not picking on Liddell or nothing like that, but I'm watching her and Belinda go back and forth. And she studied. I'm trying to read the comment what she said. They did it for like what she said. They did it for 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? But they'll go back. Y'all just gave Rose some money and people Art came down there plenty of times. I don't care if with your agreement with Art. If you got this information and it came back and you still went and gave that money right back to them again, you got to be a fool.
Right.
Now, you know what I'm saying? Now, you got to make it make sense. Like I said, the council can vote. They look, 6 votes can stop the mayor for whatever he try to do if they veto. My thing is, if you listen, all us who really grew up, lived in Flint, we know what Flint look like.
Right.
It don't take no rocket scientists if it need money on the north side. Right. We just keep getting these people in these seats that don't do for people in Flint.
That's right. And I put up a video the other day by the Honorable Farrakhan, and he said we need to start holding our elected officials accountable. We send them to City Hall to fight for us.
Right.
And when they don't fight for us, we need to start going to them and hold them accountable.
I've been saying that.
But when they have something, you know, they say my boy Rich is crazy. Rich was saying zero balance out them water bills. Everybody need help with them water bills. Yeah, you got a few people that's been caught up with the water bills. But when Rich called for people to come and just stand with him, and that's not just Rich, with anybody. 4, 5 people show up, maybe 2, maybe 1.
But the thing about that is that the people that the people that have been paying the water bill, they like, well, what about us? What about us? I'm saying, just like I told Eric when he was on the show, when he said that, he kept saying, well, the people that paid their water bills, okay, so give them a credit. You give them a credit for all of that time they've been paying. If they already at zero, then give them a credit. It's not that hard to make that.
Or cut them a check.
But it's not that hard to make that shit make sense. If you don't want to give them the money, then give them a credit. Listen, I would take a credit to not pay my water bill for 2 fucking years. Y'all crazy as hell. You don't think I ain't gonna not listen? Give them a credit. I said this. I said to everybody, stop fucking paying that shitty ass water bill for some shit you can't use. Why you paying it?
Because they gonna cut you off. What they doing now?
So cut it off. You can't use it anyway. But my thing up is, if everybody got together and decided that they were going to stop paying their water bill, right? And I'm not saying fuck off the money. I'm saying do it just like you do if your landlord won't fix your house. Put that money in escrow. That's what the lawyer tell you to do. Put the money in escrow. We go to court for it, and they say you ain't paid your water bill. You motherfucking right, I ain't paid my water bill. Fix my goddamn pipes. Make my water be clean, and you can have this money.
If you get enough people to stand up and do the right thing, then you can do
all
that.
I'm saying. It's sitting right here in escrow. You can have it. As soon as my stuff good, you can have this. You good, I'm good, we all good, and then you can leave me the hell alone and my water good. I ain't got to break out no rashes. I ain't got to worry about Legionnaire's disease. I don't have to worry about my kid being batshit fucking crazy because they got lead poisoning. I don't have to worry about none of that. Right. That's all I was saying. He's saying, well, the people that were still paying their water bill, that's fine. Because at the end of the day, you just like you were able to zero balance that water, you were able to give them folks a credit. Stop playing with me. Y'all know how y'all can fix that. Y'all don't want to. You already got the agenda. Y'all already, like you said, already know what you're going to do. Stop playing with me. It's so simple. And you telling me that you don't have the power to do it, y'all the power. He always say, we hold the purse strings. We hold the purse strings. Well, nigga, take the purse off your damn shoulder.
And you know what I don't understand either? They fixing the pipes from the pipeline in the street to the house. But what about the main ass pipeline in the street?
Absolutely.
Ain't this gonna corrupt the pipes again? I don't understand what's going on. Then we still not done with the pipes.
Yeah.
You know, we arguing over paying W.T. Stevens.
Oh my goodness gracious! Give that man his money, please.
And just if you don't want to work with him, you don't have to. But
that's
if you
fine.
do the work,
give him some money. Give him some money. Give him some money.
Right.
Raquel Brown asked me said I was knowledgeable and had I thought for running for any office like state rep or anything. You know what? I get asked that a lot, and it comes to me a lot. I get a lot of that in my inbox, and people texting me or calling me and asking me that. I do get a lot of that all the time. Raquel, I'm be honest with you. You see how, cause chill, I ain't got the temperament for that. I've been and cussed everybody out. Y'all think Eric May's bad? I'll be Eric Mays on damn steroids, y'all. Y'all wouldn't like that. Y'all would want to see that. See how Wyntis looking right now? That's how she'd be. She see me, okay, I can't do that.
My mama always taught me, if you can't say nothing nice, just keep your mouth closed. But that shit didn't work, mama. It didn't work. That damn Raquel Brown is Linda Pendleton. She put me up against that little ugly ass character on Facebook right there. Okay. I had to say it. Okay. So don't you trying to be funny. You're trying to be funny, Raquel. But I see you. I see you. I see you.
Well, she said she was on here respectfully, so
and you believe her.
Hey, listen.
Y'all wouldn't hear me. I was muted, talking shit and everything.
Listen, it's Linda Pendleton, Raquel Brown, however, whatever. Like I said, she came on here respectfully. She on here.
I ain't got time for games.
Listen, hey, but like I said, what don't come out of the wash, it come out of the rinse. If she mean it ill will or somewhere else, it'll come out somewhere else. I here respectfully. I respect
use your real name. If you're gonna put my picture up, use a cute one, boo. I got a lot of them.
She said that's not her, Wyntis.
Okay. All right. What you were saying, Mickey?
Smoke Strong said Flint Lake Park is being loved on by community. Oh shit! Hold on, y'all. By community builders. Join us. Change the narrative of your language because it's only about to get better.
What did you just read?
You're right. I'm yet working, Dominique. Pray for me.
We not. Hey, what Pastor Hill say? We not sinless. We just sin less. You know, we trying to get there. We're work in progress.
Are we?
Listen, I
am. Mickey, you should be too.
I can't because the way these politics. I was finna walk away, y'all. I'm telling y'all, they was finna make me hit the bottom. All the stuff I done heard. All the back and forth, disrespect.
Don't you get tired of that? You get tired of that.
No, you know what really make me get tired? Not to cut you off. This would really make me get tired. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. And this ain't taking no shot at your crew or nothing. Ain't taking no shot at Flint Politics Reboot. What pisses me off is that how we got blacks justifying saying ghetto. I don't mind it how we say. Don't get me wrong. I use the N-word when we talking to each other. Like I might say something, but I do try to catch myself on a lot because it is disrespectful. But that'll make it right for somebody to say it. But you know what I'm saying, and that's what I seen wrong through this whole process about with Eva Worthy, with Judy Priestley. What she saying colored. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather know what person stand and where we at. You know what I'm saying? But for the blacks to be on there, not to check her. And then even with Liddell, this was my big thing. What Jerry Winfrey Carter, and it's a little plug because she coming on tomorrow. Hey. What she said was a knee-jerk reaction. If you really want to watch. And it seemed like to me the blacks, and that's what had me so tripped out. And going back to Quincy, dude, even that vote last night, you was so mad. He even told he was so mad because Eric voted. You dislike Eric that much.
You voted no for your own stuff.
And you don't need to be on council. That's what I'm saying. See, whoever in the third ward, there's no disrespect, and I think he a good person. But when you don't have a temperament, when you will vote against your own, you're not helping your ward. That's not doing no good for your ward. Because just say maybe a month from now, you might need Eric vote to get some of yours passed away. Then I'm going to go back to the House of Esther thing. Don't get me wrong. I don't agree with it, but I feel like if the House of Esther don't got their money, they should get their part. Don't tie me into nobody else when they. And I ain't saying.
But that whole parcel.
But this what I'm saying.
Parcel is tied together, Mickey.
But if a house Esther finna get their part, you can take one water thing and put it there. They should go back and do it, and they should. Brother Mike Doan should be able to get his part. You know what I'm saying? I do. I believe they should help fund him to get his thing to get going. To be honest with you,
But it makes me wonder who's the buyer, who's offering, what's the rush? You see, why now?
yeah.
Right
But
now,
you,
because
but you know, listen. You know, this is a pay for play game. We have to be honest with politics.
and
So
that's what I
you, so
said.
yeah,
Y'all
you
heard
know,
it was a weed
yeah,
dispensary.
right.
Yeah.
And you know, that's just like the one over by the farmers market. The old, what was it? The old St. John's police station that sold for what, $500,000,
Yep.
and the first bidder was 20,000. You that should be so that should be self explanatory. But the thing is, when you got a city council that's not doing the best for the city, and if you already see that, and it is no disrespect to the mayor or whatever, but if we ain't working on the units to help the people, you shouldn't be the mayor. The council don't need to be there. Because my whole thing is, listen, do recalls. I wouldn't give a damn. Recalls make them respect that chair.
Hold
And
on
it's
to
just to being
that.
honest. It make them
I
respect
like,
that
look,
chair.
you see that right there, what Jaleel said? How about the nation getting the property?
Not
I
only,
Well,
like that.
not only the nation getting that property, but how about funding the peacekeepers for the things that they're trying to do as far as being a liaison between the streets and the police? Why not fund them their money for that too? They silly as shit. Y'all say y'all want to get some stuff done, but the things that's
right.
to you in order to get it done, you voting against it. You're doing all of that because you're not thinking about the city of Flint for real. Y'all all got your own hidden agendas, and it should not be that. And if that's the case, and that's what you do that shit on the side. Don't do that at the plight of the people. Don't fuck me over just to get a few dollars.
But see, when you make a deal with another councilman or a councilwoman, then you got to make another deal, and then another deal, and then them deals get out of hand. Like I said, they already know how they're going to vote when they get out there. Trust me when I tell you, House of Esther, they're never going to get that house.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't
But
care how I think.
if they don't, Winters, that's because of them 5 blacks. And if you can't peel one of your counterparts, meaning if you can't pull one of your white counterparts, and y'all can vote with them for their stuff, and you can't vote. See that this is what I feel like a politician is. To able to deal. And I'm gonna go give
Right.
y'all some because I hear everybody throw these names around and say these was rough politicians. No, the one I'm gonna say he's no longer with us. God rest his soul. May Allah be pleased with him and his wife, Fred Tucker. You gotta remember when he was running city council, it was only 2 blacks on there.
Right.
2 blacks.
You're absolutely right.
And for them to be working like that, you ain't got no council people like that. And I understand because usually when you got council people like that, they usually don't live long.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to buck the trend because you're going to help your people. We not being honest what it is. This is where the racism come in that it's only a problem when they trying to help the black, the brown, the poor community. Long as the money going to the big shots is no problem.
Yeah.
Now,
Right,
until
because
we
I can't
understand that,
understand for the life of me, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
no,
off,
go
Vicky, but
ahead.
this is an open, little round table
Go
discussion.
ahead.
How in the hell can you sign off for them to repave Miller Road and Welch Street about to fall in? And you stay over there, Mayor? I don't get that. Or
See,
just
that's a problem for me too. And that's definitely a problem for me because and here's what I don't like about that, Winters. I don't like the language. I don't like when you come talking about it because then you start with I grew up on the north side. I lived on such and such street and I did this and this and that for this amount of years and this and that. And I was over there and I was there. So and my favorite line, my mother still lived there until the day she died. What in the entire fuck were you doing there? You want your mama to live in that squalor? You want your mom to be surrounded by that? I wouldn't dare let my mother live in some shit like that if I had the opportunity to change.
yeah,
You understand
yeah,
what I'm saying? Don't put that shit out there. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. You putting that out there to say what? That don't mean shit to me because you're
right.
not doing nothing. Okay, she lived there. God rest that lady's soul. I didn't know her. She probably was the nicest lady ever in the world.
She was a nice lady. She was a nice lady. But I understand what you're saying.
I don't understand that. But if she still lived there, why do you want her to see that? You want her to come out on her porch and see that shit all the time?
Right.
Crazy.
Right.
Grow up. Don't say that just to make people feel away. Who cares about that? I lived on Stockdale. You think the people in the Fifth Ward right now give a fuck about me used to live on the Stockdale?
Absolutely not. You see, they don't give a damn about me, and I grew up in Flint all my life.
That's all I'm saying.
Nobody gives a damn.
But the whole point is that I don't even live there, and I fight so hard for that city to try to get some shit done. And I grew up there. I did this and I did that. Prove it. Put your money where your mouth is. Why don't you do
no way Flint with a black mayor, an all-black council almost, should be in the condition that we in. We just shouldn't be like this.
Absolutely not.
Our streets are messed up. Our schools are messed up. Downtown is messed up. Every place we look, it's just messed up. Nobody respects each other at all.
How's Clio Road?
A mess.
It can't be a mess. Nuh-uh. I ain't taking no shot at Liddell Lewis. She go over there cleaning out. She got the second ward spick and span over in that joker.
We're talking about the street.
Okay, it's spick and span, but what the fuck is in it, Mickey? Ain't shit there. What I'm going over there for? Just because it's clean? The people that live there care that it's clean, absolutely, and that's not a shot at nobody. And I do appreciate it being clean. Okay. So put some fucking houses up over there so somebody else can move over there.
They can't rebuild. According to the master plan, if your house burn up, you can't even rebuild it again.
So the point of that is they have the right to change the ordinances. They have the right to put the people on there that can change the ordinances. But y'all sitting up there and want to argue and point and order the shit out of Eric Mays and not say the things that need to be done. Y'all don't want to put them type of agendas up. Y'all don't want to go and check them people and make that correct, but you want to point and order. And she said this, and
that's a touchy subject, Satara. That won't make you popular in the political world if you go after something that's challenging. What are you talking about?
Who gives a flying fucking France in a goddamn on fig tree? Who got what and what do this? The point is that Flint is a mess. Listen, this is probably the closest to purgatory we gonna get before we die.
Satara, do you know we a city, we don't even own our own damn master plan?
A damn fool.
How comes council ain't working on that?
This is a fool.
Who the hell is making up our plans for us?
Yeah.
You know who making the plans?
Do you know somebody told me today that they actually had an idea downtown, and I thought they was lying. Somebody actually presented an idea and said that they should put some damn goats on the north side for them to eat eat the grass, so they wouldn't have to cut the damn grass so much. Do you hear how they think about us? Put some damn goats on the north side. Well, they already got groundhog squirrels and raccoons, coyotes, and every damn thing else. Just add some goats to it, huh?
Well, even Worthing's mama wanted some chickens, so I don't know.
They from Kentucky and Bertucky. And
well, all I'm saying is
hold up, wait a minute. You said Eva Worthing, allegedly Eva Worthing, not from there. She wasn't born and raised in Flint.
No, she's from Kentucky.
Man, how is y'all letting outsiders come in and get into Flint politics? They get seats and act bum, go right out of their mind.
Y'all put them there.
I ain't put them there.
Me and Satara trying to help y'all out. Y'all talk about our asses from living outside.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all saying we're outsiders, but we bring more awareness to the people inside.
Hold up, wait a minute now, Wyntis. Hold up now, Wyntis. Now, hold up. I ain't gonna say them candidates y'all was pushing. You was pushing Quincy. You was behind Quincy.
I didn't push Quincy.
I know. The candidate that you did push, it wasn't right. Y'all should have got my man Rich on the ballot. Who set that up?
Man, I tried with Rich, but see, Rich That's a whole nother damn
We'll
show.
worry about that on another show. Don't worry
That's
about
a
that. We'll skip past that.
Listen, I live cross Carpenter Road, honey, and listen, you cross Carpenter Road. Listen, that's like, listen, y'all mad as hell. I live cross Carpenter Road. Hey, listen, I love Flint. I love all y'all in Flint. Y'all my people. I
My
swear,
heart is in Flint, man.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing. We, as the constituent, y'all and myself, I'm behind y'all. Like,
right.
As the constituents of
We're gonna
Flint,
be constituents, right?
got to do better. I'm trying to be a constituent. Hell, y'all can't damn put a house up for me to get in one.
But look, that's another thing, Satara, when we talking about the land bank and all of that. Look, when
That's
I
the
was
land bank.
when I got married,
the land bank.
we was trying to find a house in Flint within our budget. Okay.
Talk to
We
me.
couldn't find no damn house. Every house I found to sit to my realtor, she called me back in 30 minutes and don't have no pipes. It ain't got no walls.
Yep.
It don't have no plumbing.
Yep.
It don't have no wires. We didn't have no damn money to build no new house.
Yep.
So we had to do what we had to do.
Absolutely. And you know what?
And you can't go to another community.
Can I tell y'all what ran me out of Flint? What ran me out of Flint? It only ran me to their cousins. But I'm gonna tell you what made me get off. Man, they was having too many motherfucking shootouts. Excuse my French, but like I said, I'm talking about bullet that came through the crib, but we was all the kids was at school, I was at Wilson. I'm talking about the shit was crazy. And I was like, listen, I don't want to be watching TV and catch one, or I'm washing the dishes, something hit me in the motherfucking shoulder or something. As you see, and I'm saying all parts where I get wounded at, where you should be wounded at. But the way these brothers shoot, they might, you know what I'm saying? It's just, but my thing, to go back to that, my thing is this. I feel like the mayor, the council, and my beloved state rep, and tell her, I'm sorry, I was just joking.
Shit.
Don't.
We gotta do this. I can't resuscitate you like this.
Don't. Now tell her, if she watching, sometimes I try to be comedic.
1,000,
1,000. No, I'm dead shit. Y'all gonna make me forget what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to be real.
We just acted a fool with you.
I'm trying to be real. I'm being real.
Okay, Mickey. Okay.
I'm serious now. I'm trying to be serious. Okay. We are, because Satara didn't read that motherfucking that thing, but don't worry about it. In case somebody say something messed up, the disclaimer. But that's on us tonight. I can deal with it.
Opinions of
Don't worry about it. It's all we out here now. We out here. I'll find something else. If they knock us off this, I'll find. You know what, Satara? I'm gonna study it. I'm gonna write it down tonight for it to come across the bottom. But listen,
Mickey,
ain't no problem.
You didn't remind me to say it, but listen here, y'all. I did live in Flint, and I lived in Flint until the water crisis started. So I lived on Rascop. I lived on Rascop on the side by Northern. I lived on Rascop before the water crisis started, and then when it did, my children were smaller. I had a son that and he has the sickle cell trait, but he's on the side of the trait that's closer to where he has more of the symptoms than he doesn't, right?
Okay.
I can't do that. Yeah. I can't do that for my son. Right. And then, and his immune system is already, he's immunocompromised already. Right. So I can't do that. Then I have a daughter and myself are both asthmatics. She uses at that time she used the machine. A little bit of water to clean it out. Fuck, I want to breathe that shit in for. She already got a problem with her lungs. Now I'm gonna give her more. I couldn't. And so they didn't have a solution, and I just couldn't stay. Right. So I did move, and I moved back to where I was already always at. Do I want to live back in the city of Flint because of the things that happened in the city of Flint? Of course. But again, this pushed me out. And so if I would have tried to stick it out and then 8 years later, there's no telling what would be wrong with my kid.
Right.
And the water was messed up for 2 years before they even told anybody. I was bringing gallons of water back and forth every single day for 2 years to my mama from Grand Blanc to Flint every single day.
Yeah. And what's crazy is that so we bathed in it, of course, and I did cook with it. I'm not gonna say I didn't or brush our teeth in it, but however, as far as us drinking it, we didn't. I always, because I have always liked spring water, and so I would drink spring water, and then I always drank alkaline water, so I wasn't drinking it. However, it wasn't like we weren't still ingesting it, right? It wasn't still
Right. I'm with you on that.
But the thing about it is that those are the type of things that push people away, because had I tried to stick it out, and here we are 8 years later, there's no telling what could have happened. So when I was younger, this is a whole nother program that we can do, and maybe I'll get George Grundy on and we'll talk about it. But my father was in the military. My father was a Marine. And when he was in Vietnam, Agent Orange was a thing. I am a product of Agent Orange. And so I had all kinds of issues, and it came up being because of Agent Orange. I had eczema so damn bad. Like right now, I have a breakout right now. And now it's not bad as it was when I was a kid, but I have one right now. When it gets warmer, that's when my problems start. And it's always on my hands now. It used to be all over my body. I had a special shampoo I had to use because my scalp was so sensitive. It would just break out. And I still just have some issues with it as well. But I am a product of Agent Orange. I don't know what that would have done to me and what it could have done to me.
Right.
Listen, there's a lot of things that could happen to people from that. And I couldn't risk that. And there's a lot of people that didn't have the luxury that I had to be able to move.
Right.
And they had to stick it out. And I'm not mad at anybody. And probably that's why I fight just as hard, because it was a blessing for me to be able to do that. Right. Everybody didn't have that same blessing. And we have to fight for those people that didn't have that blessing.
You do. I'm fighting for my daddy shouldn't be 82 years old, still carrying cases of water up and down stairs from the basement or in and out the garage. Okay. Them people, they still lined up at Bethel every Monday morning to get water.
Yeah.
8 years later, but they steady telling us that our water is good, and it's not. And I'm glad that they're trying to finally do something about this cancer cluster study. I know 2 people on the same street, in the same block, across the street from each other. Okay. Both men had multiple, what's the lipoma, that cancer. One died, one is a survivor. It's from the water. That ain't no coincidence, okay?
You're absolutely right.
And it's crazy.
But look at all the cases of cancer that's been going on since that happened. So 8 years. Look at how young these people are that are getting
dying from cancer. Yeah. I've never seen nothing like it.
No, did you see how quick they go? They go from stage 1 to stage 4 then in a matter of months to 2 months at the quickest. Like
absolutely.
This listen, man, this stuff is so sickening. That's what I'm saying. We need, because I remember what I was talking about. That's why I'm saying the mayor, the council, and the state rep. Why are y'all not fighting? I'm just saying, that's what I go back when they say they Christian. Don't get me wrong. I don't really follow the Christians like that, because I follow more the Muslims as far as the NOI. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, how can y'all, like you say, the mayor, not trying to picking on him, how can any of these council people go to church? Even the state rep or the mayor, how can y'all go to church and knowing that's how people dying in the city of Flint? Mm-hmm. You know the water not good. Mm-hmm. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all can't get nothing. And going back to the interview Satara did with Judy Priestley, and there's no disrespect to the councilwoman out the 4th Ward, but when she said the water didn't affect her, but it affected other people in the city.
How it didn't affect her? Don't she say Flint?
So and she said the water didn't affect her. She said, but it affected her sister. So here's what I'm asking you. Thank you, because that's where I was going with it. Then it affected you. And if it didn't, then your sister don't mean that. I'm not saying that this is the thing, but my sister passed away, God rest her soul. But if my sister had been here and been dealing with that, and my sister was still in Flint, do you know I would have been all up one side of somebody and down the other, or my mother or my grandmother?
Right.
I would be all up one side of somebody and down the other about my people, or I would have been trying to move them out. That's the honest to God truth. because I don't want those things. So yes, it affected. But here's the thing: the water didn't affect me either per se, but it did because it affected all of y'all, and y'all my people.
Right. It affected my
I
people,
ain't
so
gotta
it
know.
affected
I ain't
me.
gotta know you
Right.
to say that you my people and to say
Exactly.
that happened to you.
Exactly.
No, Mr. Butler, I
Exactly.
understand exactly what you're saying. But you like when anytime when you putting a team together, Mr. Butler, you have to
Ready, boo?
you gotta give them, you know, like a baby, you gotta give them soft food before you give them the, you know,
The
the
solid.
solid foods, you know, right now. So it's just like a lot of people might not be on how we on, like how, with the thinking of how we saying it right now. You know what I'm saying? I wish a lot of people would listen to the minister. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And do what we really should do for self. Like I was listening to y'all earlier because I was listening to y'all while I was in the car. With me personally, I do want us to be taught a different. I do want to have a black school like back in the day where we teach our kids. Because my thing is this: I understand the world is real, but we have to be honest with our kids when they grow up. Our kids might be in the school with the other kids, but when you get out into the real world, your kids gonna find out what they really are. To
Exactly.
see, my thing
Exactly.
is, and it's like this. I feel like we should have black teachers teaching black kids. I'm not saying if your
I
kid
agree
can
in a
go,
way with you, Mickey, but not all the way do I agree with you
but let
because
me land first, and then you can see. Let me land the plane, and you can take it how you want to go from there when I put it on the runway. What I
okay,
mean
I'm gonna
by
sit here ready to board.
right, what I mean by is we keep learning their history, right? I'm not saying you can't go, but I feel like we should get real black history. That's why we got this age old problem right now. Why this word being called ghetto, and you heard color and Judy Priestley. You got some whites who might be confused on what should I say, because in their mind they can't hear them saying you an American.
Right.
At the end of the day, I'm just saying it shouldn't have to be African American. Because just think about it: if you got an African to come over from Africa, what would he be called?
I heard you talk about that. Yep.
You
African
know what I'm
American.
saying? You just have
Right.
to because. But the thing is, we've been from that 450 years of slavery. What we've been taught that made a nigga that you know what I'm saying, just being real. We got that N word like us. We not even in our own fucking names. That's just like if you see a Chinese man, his name John Jackson.
Count.
You'll be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You know it do
Count.
look
Count.
weird. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's with us when we don't have our own name. That's why we get confused on like what should we be called. Like you, that's why blacks need to right now. We need to be took out of be putting time out, work on our personal problems, and once we can get it together, then we can get put back out to society. Because right now we in society. Look at what we looking like. Just look
Okay,
at us.
and Jaleel, okay, and I agree with that. Okay, so Jaleel saying we should be taught by our own till about the age of 16, and then you can add the mix in. Now, and okay, if you say 16, but I still whatever the age is, I do believe that we should be taught by our own, but I also believe that it should be a mixture because we're not going to know how to act when we get out into the corporate world. Okay, at the end of the day, everyone is not going to be able to be an entrepreneur or a rapper or a basketball player. And that's what bothers me about Flint. Flint seems to think that like these kids seem to think that the only thing that they can be is a rapper or a basketball player to get out of Flint. And then they done took all the sports away from Flint schools. So they're really struggling with that. And don't nobody, all the other schools is like, oh no, we don't want these Flint kids no more. I heard allegedly Grand Blanc is closing their open district that they had. Okay. Carmen was having meetings a couple months ago about they wasn't passing no more millages for all them Flint kids to come out there. So don't nobody want our kids. So we need to nurture our own kids and get them ready for the real world. And come out of the clubs, mothers that are 45 and 50, and start educating your children.
I agree with Jaleel on some of that. I think that we should, but I think that the age should be a little lower. I think 16 is too old to finally start the mix, to get introduced to that. I think that by maybe 12, then you just do that. But there's some things that need to be a base for us. But here's the thing, y'all. Let's just be real. Is that we need to Agreed. Like that's what I said at 12. But let's just be real: is that we are some punk ass parents, and we dropping the ball at home because we should not be waiting for anybody at school to be teaching our children anything about ourselves.
That's true. That's true.
I didn't learn about being proud and black at school. I learned that at home.
How you
But
feel
see,
about
Satara,
what
we
Brother
had a
Clark
different
said?
set of parents. We had different parents back then.
Absolutely, and that's what I'm saying. We had those parents, but some of us that had those parents are being punk ass parents, and we dropped the ball.
Yeah.
And we're continuing to drop the ball with these children, and we can't be. And we have to teach our children to be black and proud at home. We have to teach them about their heritage at home. We need to teach about our own at home. That's where it starts at. So if we so worried about the school not teaching them,
Right.
this is the information age. I don't have to worry about the school not teaching them. They stopped teaching how to write in cursive. My 16-year-old never got that at school, but she got that shit at home.
Right. You're right.
did.
Right.
You didn't learn that at school. She learned that right at home. It doesn't matter what they stop teaching in school. You can't stop teaching that shit at home, but you got to start teaching it at home. And that's what I say this all the time. My grandmother said, charity starts at home and spreads abroad. You got to start that at home. And if you don't start that at home, then you're doing your children a disservice. You have to do that. It's things that you waiting on the school to teach your baby how to count before they leave out the house. You crazy as hell. You waiting on the school to teach your baby how to tie their shoe. You crazy as hell. You have to start that stuff at home. So if you want them to learn about them and being proud to be them and saying that it doesn't matter what grade of hair it is, it's all good.
Right.
You got some shit. Right. You know, right. It doesn't matter what shade of black you are. You're beautiful, whatever shade it is. Y'all used to get teased about my lips being big when I was little. Whatever.
But hold up, but let me go to that though. Let me answer that question for you though. Where did that come from?
It came from us being programmed in our minds that we're not supposed to have big lips.
Just go back and watch the old cartoons, which I think are racist. When they be showing them old cartoons with the big lips and all of that. But now look how the game done changed. Everybody want full lips now.
Absolutely.
Yep. I'm just saying because this is what we be programmed. I agree with Brother Jaleel, what he said earlier. I don't want to put all the comments back down. Like he said, no, we shouldn't capitulate to the world. The world should can bend to us. I do totally agree with him with that for this one reason. We not, and this going, we not, listen, we kill each other.
Right.
Very rarely do you catch a black man going to try to run up in the store and kill. We ain't gonna we not gonna go run up in no grocery store and just go kill a bunch of innocent people. Run up in no
school and run up in nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not go to a church. See, that's why blacks need to really get it together. That's why I go back to that council. Why there are 5 blacks, the mayor, and the state rep. There's no white thing shouldn't be moving in Flint.
That's what I'm saying. We should be booming. And then to have that damn article they posting all over Facebook today about one of the best places to retire and live in Flint. Where?
It's gonna be, but it's not just gonna it not be for us. Because remember, you gotta understand all these other places what they were before they became what they was. Grand Blanc wasn't Grand Blanc. Swartz Creek wasn't Swartz Creek. Just you gotta think, man, they put money, they gonna make whether we want to believe it or not, this whole thing is about racism. What's so bad about it, we get the few token Negroes who get them few dollars because they feel they living good and they ain't looking at the masses. That's like even when I look at our stars, Jay-Z and all of that, that shit is all right. You seeing people riding with Bentleys, but when the masses, your people struggling, like even with the education system, like Satara said, I totally agree. That's what I look at, you know what I'm saying? Like she said, it started home and it spreads abroad. We should be having these schools that's broke down in these neighborhoods and turn them into learning centers. Because I ain't gonna lie, every parent don't have the patience that's gonna want to teach their kid. And that's just like right. With that, and that's like with that House Esther, man, we gotta retrain some of our goddamn own people and bring them in and help them. We need learning centers so they can learn how to be parents. I remember my mother always said, it ain't no book will come how to be a parent.
And them kids still ain't got no tag on them to tell us to wash on cold, hand wash, or none of that. It's no tag on them either. And I'm not saying that, but here's the thing about it is that we know right from wrong regardless.
Right.
We do, and we choose to do the wrong thing. We choose to conform to the shit. We do. We choose.
Because all of these kids is not bad, and all of them don't come from bad homes.
No, they don't.
No, they do not. No, they do not. And I agree with Clack. He said, "How do you tell a parent that they need to parent?" You're absolutely right. But the thing of it is that it needs to start somewhere, right? Remember back in the day when they didn't allow us to be taught anything, and we figured it out. And then we had those little houses in communities, and they had the little schoolhouses that you can learn there. We definitely need to do that. We need to have. Hey, listen, we need to stand on land bank's neck and get some of these houses and turn them into learning centers in every ward, in every community. We need to do that, but we need to start those. That's why it's important for nonprofits like Us Most Strong to stay supported, because she's doing things like that with the children, right? It's important for even Freedom School to be one of those things. It's important for the school that the NOI has. Those are important, and we need to stand behind those things, because those are the things that's going to keep us afloat. Even though they're trying to push our head under the water, those are the things that are going to keep us afloat. And we have to make sure we stand behind it. But we so hell-bent on having a couple dollars and being able to move into Clio and Grand Bank. And let's be real about it. Them people allow us to do that. Because they can push us out and they can burn crosses and do that same shit they used to do back in the day to push us out as well. You just got to be strong as shit to stay there.
If they didn't gave up now, they would have moved out here to Grand Blanc. They just moved out a little further.
That's it. And then they're making other places where they don't want us to go, and they just move further, right? Yeah. And that's the point. And so when they allow us to do that and they move it forward, that's saying there goes the neighborhood. Hey, that's exactly what they're doing. But we have to continue to be strong together. And that's the problem. We can't be strong together because we can't get it out of our minds. We can't get it out of our minds that it's okay to be Black. It's okay to be who we are. It's okay to stand up for that. And it's okay to support another Black person. Because if they had it their way, Wyntis, you and I would not be communicating right now. You and I would not be sitting like this. You and I would have never met each other when I said that. I was very genuine when I said that. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that back and forth shit. I don't believe in that it takes two people to argue, and I'm just not that person. Absolutely. I believe that I'm not doing that. I will address some things and then I'll leave it alone. You get what I'm saying? You can say whatever you want. I'll address it and I'll leave it alone. That going back and forth, not about to do that. Right. But if you want to sit down and you want to have a conversation about it, absolutely. Then let's have it. Right. We can agree to disagree, or you can say something that makes me change my mind, or I can say something to make you change your mind. Either way, we can do this as civilized adults. Some of y'all be on some nut shit. Let's just keep it real. Y'all be on some nut shit, and I'm not for that. And I choose not to indulge in that. And that's the energy that we need to continue to have with people. We need to not be indulging in that nut shit.
Exactly. Don't talk about the clown show and be a part of the clown show.
Absolutely.
And we talk about it as entertainment, is funny, but at the end of the day, that shit ain't funny because we really laughing at our own self.
Right.
Okay. When we laugh at Eric Mays, guess what? He Black just like us.
Right.
Okay. So we do need to quit picking on people and try to get people that's going to help us in these positions. Because like I said at the beginning, if the head ain't right, the body can't function.
Yeah.
No matter how you look at it.
Absolutely.
And we need to hold our elected officials accountable.
Yes,
if the water ain't right, take that shit downtown.
Absolutely.
Go to your council meeting. It shouldn't always be Arthur Woodson standing up there at the podium.
Absolutely.
It should be that place should be packed. I've
been saying,
look at that damn water settlement. I bet you them people don't get $50 damn, and then they fighting, and then the kids can't get their money until they're 18. They messed up now.
Well, see, but Wyntis, that's another thing, right? If we want to hold the elected officials, we need to hold them up from the top down, all of them.
Right.
The governor, the president, everybody from the top down. We need to hold them accountable, but we need to hold each other accountable too in our own communities. We got to start holding each other accountable. How do you think we're going to get some things done? Or we going to clean up our own neighborhoods and stop the shit show that's running around in our neighborhoods? We got to hold them accountable too. We really do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you know that one little boy that's doing donuts at the corner right there at your house. You know him.
Yeah. Go holler at him.
Hey, go on Grand Blanc and do that shit. Don't do that right here. You live here.
No. Go out there and beach and do that shit. Don't come out here.
You get what I'm saying? Like, right, no, right. If you live there, you would tell them to go somewhere else and do that.
Exactly.
I'm not on tear up Grand Blanc. I'm not saying that. I'm not condoning it.
Totally. I get you. I
had to tell the other folks. I'm not condoning that. I'm not saying that. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying we gotta hold each other accountable. Y'all can't act like y'all don't know little Tay Tay that grew up in 2 houses down from you, and now Tay Tay's 17, and you feel like you can't say something to him. Let me tell you something about these children. I know. I'm gonna tell you right now, and I'll see him somewhere. And that same little boy I knew when he was 5, I'm gonna snatch your ass when you 17. Hey, what's wrong with you?
But Tay Tay might shoot your ass now. Sometimes you gotta be careful.
Here's the thing though. Wyntis, we know these kids. You know these kids.
Serious.
But here's the thing. But the thing of it is, if you're going to be afraid to say something to these kids, that's the reason why they continue to do it, because they know you're afraid. But here's the thing about it. It's so many kids that I'm going to say, you don't see me standing right here, you're going to cuss like that. You see me standing right here, oh, I'm sorry. And listen, and they be cutting up out there in the streets. And I'll say something, they'll adjust. They not on that. Now, I'm not saying that it's a couple of them that be on it. Right. I'm not saying I'm not saying that. Please believe it. I'm not saying that. Right. But the majority of these children are not bad, and they will adjust. And they will adjust themselves when you correct them.
Right.
Look, Belinda Love said many of these donut folks are coming from different locations. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're absolutely right. They'll come and they'll tell Flint because they know they back to the bricks and that whole car parade that they have. Most of the people from Flint, they'll stop when they get to Maple Road and turn around. You know why? Because they ain't coming out here with the Grand Blanc police on no foolishness with their rims and all that.
Right.
We don't even respect the police officers in Flint.
Yeah.
It's just all messed up from all sides. Everywhere you look, all parts of the government just needs to be. And I don't have the answers for it. All I know is that we need to come together as a community.
That's the answer.
And it's going to take a leader that's going to try to bring people together, not just talking about unifying and not standing on it. Back what I said at the beginning, it's nowhere in the hell Flint should be having 2 damn Juneteenth Day parades. Give Mother Deloney her flowers while she's here. This is the 50th celebration. Absolutely. That lady brought the NAACP to Flint, Michigan. A lot of us wouldn't be where we are today if it wasn't for Mother Deloney. Okay?
Absolutely.
So let her have her flowers while she's here. Work with her.
Mother E. Hill Deloney, we love you and we appreciate you and we thank you for all of that you have done in these 50 years of Juneteenth and everything else that you do, Freedom School and everything that you've been doing and supporting Black people and getting us to know our heritage and everything else. Mother E. Hill Deloney, we love you, we salute you, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for everything you have done. I mean that from the absolute bottom of my heart. Thank you, Mother.
No, you're right. Neely got to be a cold piece. I'm going to tell you something. And I'm just going to be playing the devil's advocate. You got to be a cold player to do something like that to a person, man. Let me tell you something. You know, a mother, a woman, come on, man. Because it'll come down, this goes back to where we do the self-hate.
Yeah.
I wouldn't care how mad I would be. And I mess with Ain't Flow on Facebook when I always be putting that little the little laughing emoji. But man, right. I would never disrespect my elder and nothing like that. Even if they got down on me, they said the best, fuck it, I can handle it. But to do that, to do that, man, to do that, listen, I blame the ones who throwing it. Ain't no way. See, I ain't gonna just put it on the mayor. The people, the ones who want to carry it out, ain't no way. They should have been like, "No, I can't do this." See, some things I'm
Right.
not just going. I'm not.
Sometimes you got to stand up and speak out.
Yes, some things I'm just not gonna go for. I would have just been like, you know what, and this could, like I say, this could be my man, $100,000 at your tires. Say, I'd have been like, listen, I'm gonna step out on this one. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you know these people don't believe in God. I'm just gonna be honest with you, because if they who throwing what? He wasn't saying who throwing. He wanted me to say April Cook. He won't. I'll say April Cook, but I'm just saying
she got to get her direction from somebody, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying
already know where she get it from.
Okay, so
I know,
you can't blame it totally
no,
on her.
no. But I'm saying but still at the same time, she could have been like, "Nah, I ain't messing with that one." I wouldn't care if he went through 20 people or he had to go through 100 people. I'm just saying on some things I'm not gonna ride with.
Right.
I don't care if it's gonna be my dog. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been like, look, man, now we done did a lot of dirty things. This one we can't. I don't want this to come back on me. You know what I'm saying?
Especially after what happened last year.
Yeah, right.
That just tears me up, and I'm just gonna say it. A lot of people don't want to talk about it. It that should have just showed you right then
that God don't like ugly and he ain't crazy about pretty.
That part.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's how you know when you don't be that mad, you don't let that get to you. But see, where that come from, the WT Steven things, you didn't pay them. You see
if
what I'm
you
saying?
do the work, just pay the people. I don't care if you don't never give them another contract as long as you in office. But pay the people.
But
pay
that's
the,
what
pay
I'm
the people
saying.
their money.
So that's why I'm saying the moves that we see in the administration doing, it shouldn't surprise people. Because look how he did this one. Look how he did Mother Deloney. So blacks should not be surprised, the ones who don't. You know what I'm saying? So that's what my point is. You can't be. I'm just saying it's things that I probably do. He wouldn't do. Would be like, nah, I wouldn't do that. So I'm not gonna sit up here and say like I'm without some things the mayor might say he wouldn't agree with. But I'm just saying on that one. And this
but I think too many politicians work off of emotions instead of what's right.
Definitely.
You didn't support me, so I don't like you, so I'm not working with you. I'm gonna have my own shit. That's how they do it. It ain't right, and it's not right, and that's why we gonna be divided until somebody can come and be a real leader and say, "Look, we're not gonna have this shit no more. We need to all come together."
So that's the thing, though. What is it gonna take? Because I'm not trying. Listen. I ain't the leader. I ain't trying to be the leader or none of that by any means at all. But I say that all the time. I'm like, y'all, let's do it. Let's go together. And you can say it till you blue in the face. Listen, let me tell you. Do y'all know how much I hate city council and sitting in the fucking meetings? And I do that for y'all, so I can continue to speak on it. But I hate them damn meetings. I'm telling y'all, I hate them. Y'all know I got ADD bad as shit. I be in there spinning and all kinds. Lord, listen, I hate them. But I do that because I really want y'all to hear I just really want y'all to be hearing the real shit. Like I want y'all to get down to it without all the big words and all that other stuff and have a different level of understanding from somebody who's not biased, because I can't vote for none of them raggedy suckers. Not
a damn one.
I ain't got a dog in the fight. Right. Go, and I'll be trying to endure all of that. Listen, and then when I can't go, I do watch it, right? And Mickey will say, "Hey, did you watch council?" And I'll be like, "I'm listening right now." And I do that while I'm at work. Like literally, y'all, I'll have my study and I have my phone in my pocket. I'm working, I'm handling business, and I'm doing all kinds of stuff. And if
I don't see it, I'll go back and watch it, because I watch council like a football game.
You too?
Who said that, Maze?
You too?
I really do watch it like that. And not even only that, I listen, I just feel like, and by no means do I want to be like extra political all the time. Because can I be real with y'all? Can I tell y'all the truth?
I thought we was being real all day.
Absolutely, but I was asking the people. Okay. Now I know I can be real with you, Wyntis, of course. Like we good, but I was asking
get some more water. I'll be right back.
Slow down on that water. Slow down on that water.
I'm thirsty. I'm a little parched.
I feel you. Go ahead.
Listen, y'all. I told Mickey the other day, I said, Mickey, you if I'm lying, I'm fine. Mickey, you can tell him if I'm lying. Now, you know I'm always keep it a bed. I said, Mick, I'm tired. This political shit is so fucking draining. Mick can tell y'all I was so like, I was vibrating real low. I'm like, man, I'm like, dog, I'm tired. I said, Mick, I gotta pull back from the political a little bit. I said, because I said, I told you in the beginning when I first started, when Mickey asked me to start doing this with him, I told him, I was like, I don't want to be the heavy all the time. I don't want to just always be in the political, right, Mick? Didn't I say that?
Yes, ma'am.
But I don't want to do that. However, I know that it needs to be said, and as much as I hate it and I don't want to do it, I really know that it needs to be said. And I know that y'all come here and to hear a different point of view on it. Partake on it. I know I spin it a little bit. I know I make it joke about it, I laugh, I think, and I make it a little more light or whatever. But I really get down to the meat. But for real, in real life, y'all, when I come to y'all with that, listen to me. When I say that, when I be wanting y'all to be behind some stuff or even come out and chill with me, like I say, come sit in city council with me, I'll be meaning that. Bring me some snacks. Y'all know my nickname is Snacks. Everybody know I love snacks. My nickname is Snacks, y'all. And they call me like that.
Hell, Wyntis is doing.
You can ask me. Am I not always snacks? I'm always eating. They got some snacks somewhere. That's my nickname. Y'all bring me some snacks. I'll be coming straight from work. But I'll be serious about y'all coming to council because here's the thing. I just feel like the more people, the more presence, even if you don't say nothing, like I really be wanting y'all to say something, give y'all 3 minutes of whatever y'all need to say. Cause if we sit through all of that, they need to be sitting through us too. But I really be wanting y'all to come down there just to make your presence known, just so they can see you and see your face and know that you're not bullshitting with them and you mean what you say. And you got to, and y'all, we want y'all to change some things. We got to start showing up. We have to be present. We have to be present for each other. We have to be present for everything that we want and we want to have. We got to take the city back. If we want the city, we have to take it back. We have to. We're not going to ask it. We need to demand it. We need to take it. Listen, hey, if you hungry and it's just crumbs on the table, but then it's a loaf of bread right there on the counter, I'm not going for them crumbs. I'm going straight to the loaf. And that's exactly what we need to do. We got to start demanding. And we can't be asking. We need to get down. We need to push them down. We need to get down.
Satara, yo, what's your name messing up? You might need to come up. You good now?
I'm good?
Yeah, you good now.
Okay. We need to start demanding. We need to make sure that we demand when we take our city back. We have to take it because they're not going to give us shit. And we can beg them till we blue in the face. But let me tell y'all what I'm not doing. I'm not begging nobody for shit. And we nothing. We ain't begging nobody for nothing. It's our city. It's your city. Y'all live in it. Y'all make it up. It's your city. Take that shit back. Take it back. Take it back.
And don't say that shit. We can't compete with the people with money. Yes, you can. It's money in numbers.
Hold up, wait a minute.
What y'all want to do? Hey, everybody cash out $5. The A10 News Media Group.
Hold on. Let me do the little 2 minute commercial bit.
Okay.
I got it. Family, did y'all like what y'all heard today? Mm-hmm. In order to keep these things going, we need y'all to donate to us. Mm-hmm. This is how we can bring these different shows to you.
That's true.
Know, we can bring these different shows to y'all where you just won't get a perspective where you looking at it, we dog and Neely. Or we just pro Weaver. We want to bring both sides on. Mm-hmm. But hit the cash app to show us that you love us. And we'll bring the love back to y'all. Because other than that, we're going to be out here begging on the street. You're going to see me with these 810 News Media Group signs. I'm going to be out there like Brother Jaleel with them. With what? Let me take that back. No, I'm going to be out there holding the sign up. You know, I don't want to knock the people who out there that really need to help this.
Right.
You know. But if you like us, just hit that cash app. Okay, sisters, y'all can have it back.
All I'm saying is that we need to do that. Here's the thing. Y'all want to see some things done? Y'all feel like we can get some things done? Even if y'all feel like News Media Group, y'all are the people that can get that done for you. If you think I can do anything to help, hey, let me know. Put it in the inbox. Email us. I get those emails just as well as Mickey. Hey, me and Mickey, listen, me and Mickey in this thing 50-50. And me and him been doing this out our pockets by ourselves for the longest. We ain't asking y'all for nothing hard. Listen, all we saying is just support. And we can get some things off the ground. I feel like I can go and I can demand anything from anybody and go and get it done. That's
I
how
feel like us together, we could be a force, baby.
Absolutely. I got confidence in myself. I do. I have confidence in myself that I can do it. But I'm gonna tell you what I'm not ever gonna do. I'm not gonna ever do nothing that the plight of my people, the plight of my Black people or my Flint community. I'm not gonna ever take nothing or do nothing at the plight of my people or to do anything to disrespect y'all or make anything look bad about y'all or us on my behalf. I would never do that. You never have to worry about that coming from me. Listen, I ain't no sellout, and I'm not selling out for no couple dollars, no whole lot of dollars, and nothing else. I'm not doing that. Not at the plight of my people. I will not.
Right.
I absolutely will not. I'm gonna demand greatness for every last one of you all that support me, and even the ones that don't, because we are human beings, and we all deserve to be treated as such. It's a human right to be treated decent. And we need to be treated decent, all of us. And we got to start that right here in our own community. And if we don't demand that Flint get treated appropriately, then nobody else is going to demand it for us. We live here. We got to deal with it. And we got to demand it for ourselves. And I would appreciate if all of y'all continue to stand with us. And even if you don't even if you don't like the things that Rich Jones going to do, even if you don't vote for Rich Jones got a great agenda. And we got to start standing behind him.
He got a lot of great ideas. And he worked with the kids down there at Burston.
Absolutely.
He's active in the community.
Absolutely. You don't have to agree with the NOI. You don't have to agree with everything that Jaleel says. However, they're doing great things in the community, and we need to stand up and be behind them in doing that. Us Most Strong, she is doing a whole bunch. Dominique, she is doing great things in the community for these children. Even though I don't know if you like her or you don't like her. I personally absolutely adore her, and I thought she was a great person. I talked to her quite a few times. She's a great person. She has a great heart, and she's doing great things out here. We need to start standing with those people. And when they ask us to do something, she asked what. Let me tell y'all something. It's the little things that people ask y'all to do that y'all can't do, and it drive me crazy. She made a post for Teachers Week to just say thank you to a teacher.
See,
why the hell can we all say thank you to a teacher? I got on there and said thank you to a teacher.
Right.
I went on her post. When I seen that, I said thank you to a teacher. It's little things that we can do like that just to support each other. We can just like a page. We can like a podcast. Do you know once you go viral and you get so many likes and so many comments that they'll pay you out for it? You ain't got to give me a dime if you give me a like.
Right.
You got to give me a dime if you give me a share. And you have other people coming to it. You feel like you don't want to support it like that. Support it like that. Listen, let me tell you what I used to do for my friends. They tell me they got a podcast or they got something going on. And even if I can't listen to it, you know what I do? I'll turn it on the YouTube. I'll turn it on and just let it play, even if I couldn't listen to it. Because
so I will.
Because and then that draws people. That draws other people to it.
And all I'm saying is all you got to do is like it, share it, subscribe it. And even if you don't listen to it, all you got to do is just give it a spin. You can put it on and let that shit play. Even if you don't listen to it, you gave them what they needed to get going. Y'all got to understand it is so many simple ways that you can support people and support your own people. Let me tell you that y'all need to support Black. I say that about a whole lot of Black businesses that I support it. I don't know these people from a can of goddamn on paint. But I support them, and I would like for you all to support them too, because I would want that same support. But not even only that, we got to do for each other. And if we start doing for self, we start doing for each other, we won't need to ask anybody for shit because we are doing it for ourselves.
We can get our Clio Road back. We can take our City Hall back and our downtown back. We can get our stuff back.
Absolutely. Kevin Tate said let's do a meeting live at the park.
And I like that idea, Kevin.
Kevin, I said that. I actually said that on the podcast before. I said that we need to do a meeting in the park. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put together a flyer, and I'm going to put together some days. I'm going to say, which days do y'all want and which park do y'all want? We're going to set that up, and we're going to come out there and do it. Bet? Y'all in?
Boom. We can
Y'all
do it like
gotta make sure that y'all tell a friend to tell a friend, and y'all all gotta come out. Y'all gotta all come out and support. Y'all gotta bring your families out. You gotta bring everybody out. Let's all sit down and we have this type of community meeting. This type of community meeting where
right.
we input, because we don't give a shit about Mayor Neely making us write down questions and talking about all this stuff. No, we need to have our own community meeting. We need to do that, and we need to do the work with each other. So what I'm going to do is I'll ask Dominique to come along, and she bring her stuff down there, and she have that stuff. The NOI, all of you get your stuff together. Get all of these things together. All of these things that you want to pass out. All
And
of the
have a real town hall.
Absolutely. Get all of your information to pass out to everybody else so everybody knows what you're doing and how they can support. And we can do that. We can definitely do that.
We got so much around here in Flint. We got black physicians, black surgeons, electricians, contractors. We could be a force. We could be a city within. We don't even have to be a city within a city because this is our city. If, like you said, we just take back our city.
Absolutely.
And we're not trying to exclude nobody.
No,
I don't
you
want them
gotta
to
take,
think we're
you
trying
know,
to push people
no,
out.
no, I'm with you with that. You gotta bring the black, the brown, and the poor. And when I'm
Absolutely.
saying poor, it just ain't black and brown that's poor.
That's right.
Some people get mad if you say the colors. But that's what I'm saying. I have enough respect not to say it, and that's the only thing I want them to have enough to respect us. But how we our own keep playing when they can go on and say this is ghetto, they ghetto and using it as a joke to try to justify what the councilwoman from the Ninth Ward did, either Worthing. That's, you know what I'm saying, that's not right. Or even with Judy Priestley using colors. You would think some should know better. And what my biggest thing is, why they didn't come talk to us. It didn't have to be me or Satara or the black, It should have came to the black media if you was really giving a sincere apology.
What black
Absolutely.
media
But you,
besides us? You know what I'm saying? That's why I love this platform because
you,
this is all we got.
I
We don't
mean,
have no black. We
you,
don't have a real black media outlet.
no, I mean, but you got different people who got podcasts in Flint. I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying? I don't.
And you also got Flint Beat, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying you would have thought she would have sat down. I would have loved to record it though. But to be honest with you, you being her friend, I would have loved for you to sit down and could have
Oh,
did it. I'm
uh,
saying at the time, hear me out. If y'all before she told you couldn't be friends with her no more,
Let him laugh.
yeah. Shit, I would have, to be honest with you, because I know he probably wouldn't sit down the mayor, but you on the out too, Wyntis. That maybe you could have sat down. He could have let you set the interview. Set the interview up. What we could have sat down. It could have been all type of bridges that could have been did.
he shouldn't
Like
have no hard feelings toward me. I like the man. I just don't like his politics.
right, and that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying, listen, and I'm not just doing this to
I ain't
say.
even gonna front. No, he be lying.
No, I'm just saying, hear me out though, and this ain't not, and Shatara noticed the truth, and this what I said for Mayor Weaver, and that's why I give Liddell Lewis straight up credit. To me, I feel like she, when they take their time out, and I told her this, I said for Weaver, she does big things. For her to take her time out and just come down and visit the little people,
I
because
was
that's.
hungry. I was definitely.
I'm saying to come take their time out to visit the little people.
Right.
Even when Jaleel came on, for him to be in the minister, in the Flint from the NOI, for him to come out, take the time. Cause I watched, I watched the brother on the NOI platform when he was on their podcast. But for them to come,
all the council people that came to talk to me.
Eric Mays even coming down to take the time.
All of
it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. To take the time when you're not bigger than the people, and that's sometimes I feel like when our people get caught in that. Even with Dennis Pfeiffer coming over here, the councilman, because he don't know how we was gonna come. People get they look at us as judgmental when we talking and we just getting on them about their politics. But we
Judy
would
Priestley.
never break.
Judy Priestley. I reached out to Judy. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Reached out to Judy Priestley one time, and she answered me, and she came right on. She didn't tell me no. She didn't. She came on. She talked to me. When she see me out places, we still speak to each other and talk. It ain't no hard feelings at all. You get what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate people that can meet me where I am. Because I
So
meet
who
them.
you didn't get out here? You didn't get Eva on here. You didn't get who?
Allie Hogan wrote, but Allie Hogan wrote it. Did say she would come.
Allie Hogan agreed. So it was, I had scheduled her, but then Dr. Weaver could only come that day. So
okay.
I made a mistake in the email, and I fat fingered it, and I didn't email correctly to ask her for a different day. So that's on me. But she did agree. She absolutely did agree. That is not a shot to her. She absolutely,
she did say
absolutely agree. I just have to reach back out to her and reschedule. I just had so many things still lined up. I didn't have a spot. However, she did absolutely agree to come on. So Allie, thank you very much. I appreciate you more than you know, because she absolutely did. Now, Quincy Murphy has declined several times, right? Eva Worthing has not ever reached. So
she don't even answer her phone when you call the council phone.
However,
I can't call her. She gotta go to the council meeting first. She ain't coming on here.
Yeah, but everybody else has agreed or has already come on.
Right.
So I appreciate them for that, right? They didn't have to do that. They had to come over
and that's what I'm saying. So when I hear people thinking like we would never disrespect nobody when they come on. That's what they don't understand. Even if they want to come back on to defend what they say we didn't, it's an open platform. That's what I be laughing at when they be acting like we just gonna. It's an opinion. We give our opinion. That's all.
Yeah, and it's a good show. It's a good show. When I sat down and watched it, and my mama got to watch it, like I said, and the first lady was watching it, the little cussing girl, because and Ghost over here, and it was like I just was like, wow, people need to watch this show. And I remember my brother OG Wig, he was like, here you go. Who you done found now you like? Because you're doing them like you did Maurice Davis. I said, well, hell, we ain't got Maurice Davis no more, so let's start watching 810. Yeah, so I start sharing 810 everywhere.
But I appreciate you as well, because you didn't have to agree to meet me and come on and talk to me. You didn't. However, I'm gonna tell you the reason that I honestly reached out. Not that I didn't want to meet you or nothing like that, because that was very sincere. But I did want people to see that two Black women can reach out to each other and talk to each other and not know each other and not have these type of differences.
That's right.
And it's possible to work together, and it's possible to see each other in a different light. It is possible for two people that don't know each other to come together and like each other and become friends and be fine and work together or do whatever together or just do something out in the community together, because it's bigger than this.
And we're not going to always agree on stuff. Me and Nikki don't always agree. And that's why I think it's a good blend for people to see this. This is 3 different people, 3 different personalities, 3 different attitudes.
Right. Hold up. I got to give a shout out to the other people too. We got Brother Roberts and you got Rich Jones. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm just saying it's different things for different. It's not this is, you know what I'm saying? They don't understand how open people really are. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm really open, and my platform is open because it's literally open. Like, if you tell me that you want to come on here and you want to talk about something in Flint, I absolutely come on. Let's talk about it. I open the door for anybody. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know what you even call them, but whoever the head of the KKK can come on here and say, "Listen, I want to talk about it." By all means.
Hell no, Mickey.
Shit. No, I would sit down. You want to know where they head at, what they're talking about.
Absolutely. I would absolutely send them a link and say, let's talk about it. Here's the thing, though. If we can respectfully talk to each other, I don't give a shit. Let's talk about it. We can agree to disagree. Let's do it. That don't bother me.
They took off their white hoods and put on their white jackets, baby. They ain't hiding their face no more.
Go for it. I got an Eric Mays point of order shirt I put on, baby. I was
shit. He got his own clothing line.
I'm gonna make it. I got it for him. Listen, that was a joke when I said that, but I will black power the shit out of you. Y'all just don't know how to twist and all kind of black. Listen, okay. Let's do it. Let's freaking do it. I don't give a shit about none of that. I would absolutely do that. Kathleen King, you're absolutely right. So listen. So Day at the Lake, Brother Roberts is having a Day at the Lake, and I can't remember who else is doing this. Lord have mercy, Jesus. But listen, y'all, Day at the Lake, June 4th, Day at the Lake. And June 11th, they will be going to Shea Lake. They have a whole bunch of stuff going on there. Let me tell y'all, I'm going to get y'all more information. I told Brother Roberts to give me the information because, listen, I got that ADD, y'all. ADD, y'all. And I can't remember all of the information, and I cannot remember the website. I apologize, but I promise you I will get that information before June 4th and June 11th get out here, okay? I promise you. I got you. I actually, listen, Mike, I lied. I do got a shirt. I'm going to show it to you. I just don't want to buy it. I really do got a shirt that say point of order. It's his face, it's him on there, and it say point of order. I really do got a shirt. I'll show it to you.
Oh my God.
I really do got a shirt. But I got you. I really honestly do have a point of order shirt. And I made it trying to be funny, but
my whole family had Rich Jones shirts, so
I don't have Rich Jones. If you watching this, damn it, give me my shirt. I done asked you a million times. Hell,
he got us pink ones.
Oh, hold up. Now, hold up. He coming out with the new ones. He just hit me. I shouldn't even say nothing. He ordering them right now because he coming with the state rep shirts.
Well, he better give me my shirt. And,
no, he just told me. I'm straight up.
Matter of fact, I'll be right. Jaleel, you still on here? Let me show you the shirt I got. I gotta wait when you having the thing. I'm gonna show you the shirt I got. Y'all, I'll be right back.
And then we got some Wyntis. And we can't. We ain't go. I didn't want to really. I wanted to keep you at the surprise. Because we in the back, we cooking up Wyntis things, so y'all be prepared.
Oh, what's that thing on TikTok?
She's coming to the family.
I'm gonna be
coming with her own. She coming with her own. She coming with her own.
I'm gonna have my own show. You hear that, Jalal? Mama, I done made it.
She wanted to come to the chitlin circuit with her. She gonna help us get off.
This ain't gonna be no chitlin circuit when we get.
I mean, well, you know me. Reason I say chitlin because I looked at how the blacks did it when they couldn't go to the separate clubs, and what I mean, looking at it like that, I was looking at it like we gonna go to our people. You know what I'm saying?
All of these people we know, Mickey. Listen, people, let me tell you what we need.
Talk to them.
Get y'all to donate to Mickey's Cash App. He gonna put it up there. We need some.
It's across the screen right now. It's across the screen. No, we need a building because we trying to compete with Channel 12.
We shooting for the stars. We need a building so Mickey can put all of his equipment in. If you got a building you want to donate to us, if you got a building with what we looking at, okay.
You better believe it. What we supporting?
My shirt.
Okay.
I love this shirt, Julie.
Okay. And
I can't wait to wear it somewhere, Julie. I love this shirt. Just so you know.
Yeah, see, because we went to the we was at one of the
Jaleel gave you a shirt.
No, we went to what was we at? It was me, the brother. We was with the Nation in Detroit. We had went to one of their get-togethers, and it wasn't. And this the thing. And let me break it down. And I feel like Wyntis, we need to do some of that here. Everybody.
Let me tell you what it says. It says a nationwide shirt and this woman. I freaking love this shirt.
Brother Clark, you part of the squad too. Quit acting like you ain't part of the family, man. Stop it.
He said he's trying to get a building for the nonprofit. Definitely putting a media room in it. That's what we need. Like people, y'all watching us. And I seen the views. I seen how many people was up. We was up to the night. So I know y'all enjoying the show.
That's what I'm saying. This is how we can get more things doing. That's why I'm asking the people that you love what we bringing to you. You see Satara hard work. I had this woman doing more. I'm working it like Dan and like Ike was working Tina.
Yes, he is. And I'm just wanting
Satara out here.
Just a little part.
Listen.
And then you can't forget Brother Art. Hold on, let me get the I'm gonna call him the Minister of Information in Flint, Michigan. God dang it. That's what I'm gonna call him. The Minister of Information in Flint. Because the brother Arthur Woodson. Because that brother be coming with some information. Hot damn, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to make sure I stay clean. You know what I'm saying? I don't need my business all out here.
Out with your damn name on it. You got to file on everybody, child.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I've been trying to get a hold of that damn computer of ours for about 5 years.
I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna steal it from down there.
Shit, he got a backup for the backup.
I'm gonna give him it back. I'm just gonna erase my.
Backup.
I'm gonna just erase my information out of it.
Y'all,
we need to break.
Y'all, y'all listen to me. Like, I really, when he tell me, when Mickey come on and he be like, man, you the hardest working woman I know. Like, I literally do not take any days off. I really be prepared, like really be on the move and finding out stuff and getting stuff off. I really, really, truly don't, I take no days off. Mickey had me on here on Sunday. He'd be like, you see this, you see that? I get the research. And he'd be like, you want to go on and talk about it? I get on and talk about it. Like, I really, listen, I do another podcast with Big T called Flint After Dark. I be, sometime I get on there. I don't always get on there, but I do get on there sometimes. Like, it be late, y'all, so I don't always get on there. But I still get on there. I kick it with him. I do the radio show with Art.
Right. Tune in tomorrow at 5.
At 5 p.m. 1420. But listen, and then I have been getting so many people want to do so many things with me. I got somebody want to do a different podcast about relationships with me. Like, I have gotten reached out to do so many things because, and they just like, man, your content and how you talking,
you just keep it 100.
Yeah. Like, and then it was like, you just got so much charisma, blah blah blah. I really, really, truly be working so freaking much.
We appreciate your work, Satara.
And then she forgot this, Wyntis.
What did you say? Wyntis before the dark. Shut up,
And then I be so wicked. She don't even know about, because I'm in this podcasting group. Let me give a shout out to Belinda Love. She put me into this podcasting group. I'm sharing this video in there. Hopefully they listening. Cause I'm trying to set some interviews up. She don't even know. I'm trying to set her up with the other podcasters that's in Baltimore. That's all, cause they all over in the different groups. See what I'm saying? I'm trying to have us networking all over this thing.
But see, that's important because people not watching the news no more. They're not watching the 6 or 11 o'clock news. Like I said, they walk with their phones all day. They can easily, hey, let me see, what's popping today? What ATN got going on?
Yeah, Clack is he hooking me up with some people. He like, I got some people for you to talk to. Like, it's just listen, when I tell y'all, it has been a blessing that this lit fire like it did. And it's been a blessing for you all to just go on this journey with me and for you all to do this with me, because I bucked this with Mickey for a long time. Mickey been trying to get me to do this since last year, y'all. And I kind of bucked and I finally just was like, all right, let's try it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really bucked this, but the way that it caught fire and it took off from here and it blew up, like, I appreciate y'all. Like, I am very humbled that everybody just even tune in and just give me a little bit of their time. I go on. I mean, I really, truly appreciate that, y'all. And that's from the bottom of my heart. And I keep
doing a good job, Satara. You do good. Mickey, you do too.
And y'all, Mickey work too. Mickey work hard too. And and sometimes Mickey would go off on some places, but like Mickey would call me early in the morning. Like, I literally talk to this man all day. Listen, let me tell y'all who else I appreciate. Shout out to his girl Nicole for even allowing me to be a part of their lives. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really close to her and she could call me at any time and we talk to each other and we can kick it. But you know what? It's kind of hard to let your guy go to another woman. You know what I'm saying? But she know I ain't no ill will to it and we just working. And I love her for that.
Mickey don't like you mentioning all those names.
It's okay, but it's okay. And I absolutely appreciate her, and I love her for allowing me to be a part of their lives and giving me a little piece of him, throughout the day. Listen, I call him. We talk early as shit in the morning. We talk late at night and all the in-betweens. I appreciate that. She ain't got to do that. She doesn't do it at all. But I appreciate her, and I love her so much for that. And I always do. And that's my girl. That's my girl in a neck full of pearls. You hear me? I love it.
Well, I appreciate both of y'all for just giving me just a little opportunity.
Thank you, Wyntis. I appreciate y'all. Listen,
and you fumbled the ball.
I fumbled the ball, Mickey.
Nah, I'm just playing with this.
I'm like, who the hell fumbled the ball?
I thought we did pretty damn good.
No, you know what? I'm just talking junk. I got to throw that in because I know a lot of people thought we was going to come on here and talk about Flint politics. Reboot. I like the people up in there. I just know we on different sides of the politics game. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
And it's all right to talk about
And,
it for a little bit, but I
and,
don't
we,
want.
and we on a and the other part of the group, cultural differences. I'm gonna
That's
just throw that out there. We got a lot of there's a lot of cultural differences, but it ain't just in Flint politics reboot group. Listen, I had I had some bullshit sent to me in the Flint discussion group. I laughed about it. Told me I need to get out of Flint when I was talking about the John Fleming. Is it right, John Fleming?
Yep,
The,
that's it.
the
Yep,
young brother that
yep.
happened to. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that. I'm like, I wanted to tell him something, but I said, let me just keep it cool because you don't post to show your ignorance.
Well,
That's true. But sometimes they take you there.
since we on that, listen. While we throwing it all out there, I'm gonna say, listen. It's. I don't know a lot of people on the Flint Politics Reboot side and those pages. I don't. I can hold
That's good.
that I don't. And I tell y'all all the time, because you asked me, you said, why don't you get in the group? And I said, no, my temperament not good enough for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I gracefully bow out of that. Anybody that can be in there, like, by all means. And I know that there's some good content in there and whatever. I just personally can't be a part of that. Right. But I know that there are some people that are saying a bunch of things, and I even got a little, I even got a little baby threat. You know what I'm saying? That like no, like for real threaten me, like no,
I remember that.
I know your information type shit. Like
That's that cultural differences I was talking about.
but I just want you. I just want to give you a gentle reminder.
Try Jesus, don't try me.
Watch how you talk to me. Remember,
Yes.
just remember those little tidbits of information, and it will. And if you research, make sure you research it all the way through, because you're gonna find a little bit of information that make you might go, oh.
Yep. Let me leave this heifer alone.
So, but here's the thing: I don't choose violence. I'm not none of that. Y'all choosing violence, but don't do that.
Right.
Yeah, Jesus is the greatest place to be. Absolutely. Yeah.
No, they yeah, you right. But I'm saying I like the people over there. I mean, I like them. I like who over there. I know some of the people. That's why I be laughing when I be seeing. But you know me, you gotta have the thick skin. So I don't care about none of that.
Yeah,
But I
you
still
got
like
that
them when it's
stuff. It
over.
had drove me crazy. That's why it was rebooted, because I had closed the whole page down. I
I
just
remember
couldn't
when
take
you
it.
closed it down. I remember
I
it.
couldn't take it.
Mm.
I
And
remember.
then someone asked me to open it back up, and then I turned it over to him, and then
Right.
I rejoined it again, and then it became mine again.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my baby,
Ain't nothing
and
wrong with that.
it's gonna take a while. They just when the page was structured, let me tell you how it got started. It got started thanks to Eric May. So y'all can thank Eric for Flint Politics, because this is before he before he learned how to work Facebook. So everybody would come over to my page and talk about Eric. So Eric came on my page and told all of my friends, everybody, all of y'all is dumb. Y'all all crazy. Y'all, and he told me, you need to delete all of them people. I said, okay, well, Eric, this is how it worked. This is my page, so I can't delete the people. Well, I don't like them. Okay, so let's just do something. So they used to call my page Ground Zero, because they would meet up there every morning and just start arguing. Right. So I said, let's just have their own damn platform on Flint Politics, and then we would. That's how it just took off from there. I mean, and it just shot off like a rocket. And a lot of them were nearly, because we built it up around that time during the election time. So yeah, it's a lot of nearly people on that page, but it's Flint Politics, and I can't be out here on my page posting Bible verses and then over here talking about separation. So if I'm gonna unify over here and try to keep it real, then we need to unify and let everybody in Flint Politics. So now we got this clash because we're trying to get through. We need to, first of all, this is what Flint needs to stop doing. Nearly side, Weaver side. We all are one.
We need to be on the Flint side, period.
One. Mm-hmm. We all from Flint. and they need to stop this different sides. I know it's easier to say it than done, and I know they gotta choose between one or the other, or Mays for mayor. Hell, Mays for mayor. I don't even like. I don't even think I like the way that sounds. But they gotta choose somebody, and they just need to come together once they do. Don't go back to this. If your candidate don't win, then you're mad again for another 4 years. We're never gonna get anywhere.
Well, hell, at this point, if y'all that mad and y'all mad at all three of them that's on there, shit, write somebody in you want to be in. If that's the case, yeah, if y'all all get together and decide y'all gonna write somebody in, y'all get together and write somebody in. Hey, y'all write somebody in. I don't care what you do. Just make sure you vote.
And this my
Yeah.
message to the candidates. The one that's gonna be the unifier gonna be the one that's gonna win.
Yeah. Well,
No, I'm just being honest. The one that's gonna be the unifier, cause listen, and this, like I say, I mean, people can get mad and say what they want. This just was my opinion. This is my opinion. The brother Mayor Neely had a chance to be the unifier. He could have came over and got and reached to the other side. That's what you do when you coming into a situation when you on top. Well, you, as they say, you coming into power. You also got to reach out to the ones that might have, you know what I'm saying, the other side that lost. And it's just my opinion. And if I'm wrong, let me be proved wrong. I believe the two candidates that we got now, the ones that's running, Eric and Dr. Karen Weaver, will reach out to the side. Look at I see y'all, my sisters. Hell no.
Oh no, sir.
We see you Friday, brother.
we're doing very well.
We'll see you Friday.
Tomorrow at 5.
We'll see you Friday.
We got out of water tomorrow. We did 5 o'clock.
And this just my opinion. The one that's gonna come in, I believe it. I believe Dr. Weaver. Like I said, she done ran. She done seen her mistakes that she done made. And some of this I'm getting from Brother Roberts. I got to sit down and throw his name out because me and him had conversations about this. She done ran. She know her rights, and she know her do's and don'ts. She know what she might have made a mistake, and she was just a freshman when she got in her first time. Just like Mayor Neely, you know what I'm saying? When you learn your mistakes or whatever, I believe she'll get in. I believe she'll reach to the other side to his supporters and can pull them in and talk. Because you're going to need that.
Look at what she did. She didn't have to sit down with me.
That's why I'm trying to tell you why I say what I'm saying. And I believe even Eric. Much as listen, I done sat down with the dude. Like I said, even with I done sat down with people. If you actually sit down, you might see what you and this person agree with and what you don't agree. The things we don't agree on, we ain't gonna worry about that. The things we agree on, let's work on that.
Right. You're right, Mickey. We got to start somewhere.
And Brother Jaleel, we gonna see. Like I said, I'm willing to be proven wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to be proven wrong. I'll put my neck out there on the line for our own, and I don't care what nobody say. I'll put my neck on the line for our own black people. If it ain't, then you can come back and you can tell me. I say shit. I'm big enough to say I'm wrong, but I'm just saying I believe them two will. And I believe. Listen, man. If blacks can't sit down and talk, this is what we got to understand. And I hate to really say this, but when other races, they know how to sit down and negotiate.
They sure do.
And put things to the side to move the bigger thing forward. And that's what I feel like, Brother Quincy and Eric. I feel like they should sit down. I mean, they ain't got to sit down, but when it come to doing the work for the people,
need to come together as one and do the right thing.
All 9 of them suckers need to do that shit. We ain't gonna just stop at them 2. All 9 of them do. Hell, the vote be so split up in these little cliques and all that. Listen, that shit is trash. And y'all trash for doing it. It's about Flint, for real. Y'all need to get off y'all high horse and make sure Flint succeeds. Flat out. Get off your high horse and make sure Flint succeeds. All 9 of y'all need to do better. All 9 of y'all need to sit down at that council meeting and have a civilized conversation and decide that Flint is the agenda. not your silly ass feelings. Flat out.
Right.
I
Right.
agree with that.
Because
Right.
that's just trash. And I'm tired of even saying that. I'm even tired of even looking at the silliness that be going on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So
you have a chance to speak on something, and as opposed to addressing the issue, you want to address how somebody said something. Man,
Right.
please grow the fuck up. That shit is so trash. We
They
ain't
be
out here
redundant,
doing that.
repeating shit over and over and over again.
Hear about your feelings hurt and you butt hurt because somebody said something. Grow up. It ain't even about that. That shit is so trash, and it's just on my nerves. And I feel like if y'all can't get it together, everybody needs to be recalled. Flat out. In November, everybody need to be called. I don't know who know how to put the language together. Somebody put the language that shit together.
Art got it on. He got it on a template.
And put in recalls flat out. Same with the school board. Them suckers want to be over there arguing, doing that silly shit, and not putting them children first. We need to start recalling them too. Hey, we can recall them soon, so way sooner than November.
That school board is a mess.
Oh, hold up. Let me answer this question, sisters, real quick. What Brother Jaleel said. The Art of War said we can't unite with snakes. What you say, Mickey? Shit, I agree with him with that. Shit, I ain't gonna say the ones who know. I'm not listening, brother. I ain't got time to be playing around. The ones who on the same page, the like minds, let's get together. That's meaning if my kids ain't on the right page, I'm gone.
But let me say this though. Y'all can say what y'all want to about snakes, but snakes eat rats too.
Yeah, I'm like this, but you gonna know who.
I don't want to be around neither one of them.
Oh, no,
I don't like snakes or rats.
I'm not saying that as for us. You let them be over there and let them devour each other. We have to get the like-minded people in agreement with each other, not them. You let the snakes eat the rats and let the rats grow up big enough to fight the snakes. I don't give a damn what they do over there. But
I still think we need to go back to what they used to do. They used to all like the black people used to get behind one candidate and push that candidate to the top. That's what the other side do. How come we can't do it? We got 15. We shouldn't have 3 black people running for mayor. And then when that recall election here, we have 15 something people running for mayor. Why can't we get behind somebody that's going to support our issues, push our agendas, and do something for our community?
Listen, we can't stop at the mayor race. That state rep race, same thing. We need to get behind one person. And
wait a minute.
I don't even know what the state rep do.
Oh, wait a minute now.
Hold
up, wait a minute. Now she does a lot of things. We know we have a state rep.
I'm not talking about her in particular. I don't know what they do.
They write bills.
Well, can you do this then, Wyntis?
They write bills.
Because I know you was behind Brother Rich in his successful getting the write-in candidacy form. Now I saw that slick little finger you put up at me real quick, Wyntis. I saw that shit. Now stop it. Why you can't put a form?
Lord Jesus.
You can't put the form together. And I mean, Satara been, I would love to let Satara. I would love Satara to the state rep form. We got 5. We got 6 running.
Wait, time out, Mick. You forgot about Clack and him doing that? You just gonna give it to somebody?
Right, my bad. Clack, we need to get Clack, but I don't know if Neely. Yeah, Clack.
When he come back, he putting that together. You just gonna give it away?
I didn't know. Clack here in the comments though.
I told you that. We already talked about that. Mick, you just stop.
He just stopped me. Clack just said, hold up. Clack trying to let me preach on what's your time. I'm gonna tell you what it was. Can I go and tell you what this was? Rich gave
my mama's comment.
Rich donated.
Where's she at? Mama Carol. She said we got to get away from the me attitude and let's get to the we us agenda. You so right.
And thank you, because she said she put the podcast down into her family in Atlanta. You said Mama Carol, right?
Yeah,
Mama. Oh, hey, how you doing, Mama? I know you. Everybody, I can't right now. I don't want to be seen. I'm scared. But let me go. Right, Michael Clack. I'm wrong. Nope. Oh, Michael Clack just got back. No, Wyntis.
He was. What I said. He was.
I'm trying to nigga explain. To
Okay,
Clack, this is one of my niggas playing moments.
go for
I
it.
fucked up.
Yeah,
And
you
I'm
do.
sorry for the language.
Okay.
But yeah, but let's
Yo.
let's go. Stuff happened.
Huh.
Yeah, stuff happened. Oh, I'm sorry, Mama Marsha. I am so sorry. These two women got me up on here
She only
cussing.
gave you permission to cuss, not you.
Yeah, they got me up on here cussing. I don't do this. But
She like the cussing girl. That's good.
right, I see that. I'm sorry. I don't post. That's why I
Mama
don't
ain't say
really
nothing
be on
about
here
your
talking.
cussing though. She
That's
didn't
why I
say.
don't be. That's why I don't be on. But what Mama she said we do. Yeah, brother Clack. Let me say that again. Brother Clack is trying to put the state rep form the race together.
Okay.
That's right.
He's trying to, but I know Wyntis. We
Huh.
need the state rep at the debate. The current state rep. We need her to come. We need her to come to Michael Clack.
You ain't go. Now see, you done put it off, Lord.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, brother Clack. You know what? I don't know what got to me.
Introducing our state rep.
Now down. That's what got us in trouble last time on another show we was doing. And don't do that.
I stay in Grand Blanc. This is my Grand Blanc state rep.
Okay. God dang it. You're right. They ain't gonna like you out there in a minute. But listen,
They don't.
we need to get. I'm telling you. Listen. The views.
Lay down.
I can't even get it out because you just, loving the comments, but mine was on the live. Belinda Love, I'm trying. Satara got me and Wyntis got me out here using this language I wouldn't normally use. But
I mean, I got church folks on her.
But this what we
First lady. First lady.
She is the first one on here.
That's my girl. I know y'all playing.
Well, I'm gonna say this then, Kevin Tay. If his wife can't come on there, I feel like it should be if y'all gonna fall for that again, Flint. I'm talking to Flint now. Yeah. If y'all gonna fall for that, well, person don't have to debate.
She didn't go to the one that Rich Jones had over there at that. What's that, Joy Tabernacle? She didn't go for that. Remember when
Tell
they
him
had
I'm sorry
and all of them?
Tell him sorry, brother Jaleel. I'm sorry. I got besides myself. I'll be at the mosque this weekend, brother. Lord have mercy.
What's
I didn't know that.
Stop.
But this what I'm saying. Let me reframe it like this. We need to get behind Brother Clack in the form he's trying to put down together.
Get behind Brother Clack and Satara. We putting that shit together.
Look, Satara said, "Don't leave her out. Let us know. We'll push it. We'll get behind you."
I mean, yeah. I'm so sorry. Y'all know y'all can't tell me things.
Any interviews and still hasn't. Okay, so let me tell you the backstory to that.
Your mama, just so I can say,
Mama, stop typing, Mama.
I love you.
So let me tell you the backstory to that.
Talk to him.
The reason why they don't feel, and I must say they, because I don't believe that he's going to show up to any debates either, that they don't have to debate is because, and it's a good political move, and it worked.
Name recognition.
It's that the name recognition. That name has been on that ballot so many times, and that's how people vote. They just go to the name that they recognize the most. You see how that one lady, Anita, nobody even knew who the hell she was, and she got the most votes for the school board. And she didn't even want the job. Hell, I don't even think she thought she was going to win. But people was used to hearing Anita Stewart from being the superintendent to they seen Anita and they just voted for her. So that's what he's counting on.
So that's what we need to do. We need to make sure we saying the name.
Exactly.
We got to speak up for the debate.
She won't do one debate. And I'm about 90% sure he won't debate Dr. Weaver or Mays.
So Clack, you see this? Clack, you see this? We gonna get this debate going on, right? We gonna get this forum going on, and we gonna put it up. And the folks, we gonna leave it to the folks. That's the name they want to push. That's the name we gonna put out there. That's what we do.
Yeah.
So y'all saying y'all want? So what we got to do? Go get a campaign, something going on. We got to put some signs up.
Call me, Clack. I'm here for you. Whatever you need, call me. I know he was back. Wait, what's today? Oh shit! Yes, I
Yeah, he
did.
back. You know the reason I know.
I knew he
He
was
came
back.
across my timeline. He was all out there, and
I
then
forgot
asked
he was
me,
back.
did I want to go? I like Ben Chili's. Ben's Chili Ball. It's all cool though. I ain't the first one. I'm gonna throw a shout out to my cousin because his daughter. She was a freshman. She just completed her first year at Howard. I got to throw.
Yes.
She the one, and plus she the one did Shatara's logo that I got to figure it out and get it up here more. You know,
Oh shoot!
little
What the
cuz
show did
back,
that into?
but they ain't let me get no Ben Chili's, and he ain't let me go with him neither.
Listen,
That,
his cousin did the logo for me, and my son did my intro. Y'all is so dope.
Oh, so hey, listen, that's why I gotta add that up too, because I know, look, he probably gonna try to drop me or something when he see me like, man, with my son again. I'm like, I'm working on it. You know
Oh,
what I'm
you got a
saying?
song, Satara?
Hell yeah, cold. Oh,
Yeah.
this what Brother Jaleel said. This right here. Jaleel just don't want me to get no funding, but I'm counting on the nation to pull me through the third quarter.
Boom.
I'm telling you, I'm counting on the nation to get me over the hill.
Kevin.
Nah, come on now. Won't y'all stop that, Kevin? I just got in trouble for that. Wyntis told me he was pissed. And I'm trying to get Wyntis to talk to her to tell her I was joking. Sometimes we try because we trying to get a
You trying to
deal.
get me to talk to who?
No, to the state rep, the state rep, Mrs. Neely. Because
Kevin.
Kevin just talked on here messing up and gonna get me and get him in trouble.
We need to get together, Kevin. We gonna put
Kevin,
We
when
gonna
it come out, when it come up, it's coming out of his mouth. He
Oh,
don't
you want
give.
me to put it up there? I'll put it up there. What Kevin said.
Ain't nobody told you to do that. Kevin.
I mean, Shatara put that up there. Y'all know I ain't working behind the scene.
Y'all see how that shit got taken down and my hands was in there?
Because I said, because I can work from over here too. Shit. I said, she going to get me in trouble again.
Melinda Love said, we have a state rep. Who is the state rep? Who y'all want to be the state rep?
Yeah.
Listen, so here's Kevin. We need to get together and put that whole community park thing going on out the parks. We need to get that going. Clack, did you hear about that? I'm going to talk to you about it. We're going to get that to go together too.
I like that. I like that. I want to be a part of that
Absolutely.
town hall thing at the park.
Absolutely.
And I'll promote y'all with the state rep because I can't wait to see who's going to respond. Who's coming?
Yeah, no, yeah, we want you to be a part of it. Yeah, I don't mean any disrespect when I say what I say about the mayor and the state rep. It's just
right. It's just facts. It's
absolutely
it's
that's
facts.
what we're doing.
But you gotta understand the facts is going.
And we gotta do this though. God dang it, we gonna do this. And we really gonna fix it up.
What
are you eating? Stop.
I gotta co-moderate one of them things y'all put together with y'all. Nah, hot damn it, let's go. He's either gonna be the mayor or the state rep. I want some fire lit under some people's ass now. I don't want just no easy questions now.
I want Art to do the mayor's one.
Oh shit, come on. And nearly got the show. We're gonna put a press game down so hard out of this world. I don't care if I got a show with my camera in the chair. That's why I'm telling y'all in the mobile, I'll sit in this driveway with the camera.
Flag on the play. Do I want a full or half? I'm trying to think.
Come on.
Flag on the play.
Time up.
Talk to me.
Where is Art at? Y'all listen. Art be wanting to fight.
No, you gonna co-moderate with him. I don't think he gonna cut up with you. Gonna be there.
Satara and Art.
You damn Skippy.
Because
I think you just hear what I said. I don't know what Satara be thinking. She knows she got a little Jamaican in her. Satara finna be doing 14.
And Art on the same stage?
Hell if we ain't, because I know Art to keep it respectful with her there.
He will.
Then I ain't gonna lie, Jaleel coming in for ours. We're gonna bring the nation in for our security. Now, when we're gonna do this shit, excuse my French, we're gonna do it right.
You're gonna have a mayoral and a state rep debate, and the three moderators is gonna be Satara, Art, and Jaleel.
No, Jaleel is for security on this one. I said security.
No, I want Jaleel to ask some questions.
Well, I want Jaleel to do it in the mayoral what's in that. We'll get Jaleel the state rep. You know, I can't, Jaleel can handle the state rep one. He can handle the state rep one. We'll get Jaleel the state rep one. Because I know he's ready for the big time, but Satara and Art, I believe, can really, I want them to do the mayoral race debate and then let Jaleel. Because I don't really want to get the state reps Art. You know what I'm saying? Art really too big time for the state rep right now. We ain't going to get Art the state rep.
Well,
You
look,
know what I'm
Jaleel
saying?
may be the only one right now that's capable to get the mayor to come out and debate.
We're going to get Jaleel the state rep one. You know what I'm saying? He can handle the state rep one. You know what I'm saying? I don't want Art to go and,
Ziggity
then.
boom.
No, he ain't going to go ziggity boom. I just feel like Art more for the mayor. Him and Satara work the mayor. What's her name? See, me and Jaleel can handle it. You know what? I'll come out of retirement. I didn't want to do this. But me and Jaleel, we can handle the state rep. And Wyntis, you can go on and you know what I'm saying? We give us the Little Daddy show.
You know what? Hey, it's so funny. Hey, Mick, I'm going to talk to you off camera about this because I know what's written down. I got you.
Satara cracking up.
I'm not. I'm just saying. No. I'm coming.
I got you. By all means, go for it, Mick. I'm cool.
No, Michael Clark, you are the moderator. Michael Clark, this is your thing. I just feel like I just want me and Jaleel to ask 2 questions. Can we get 2 questions to the candidates? That's all. That's what I'm saying. Listen, Jaleel, they ain't
Yes, Belinda.
They ain't hell yeah. That's why I want Satara and Art to deal with, because that's going to be a hell of a lot on Satara. Let me just tell y'all this right now. That maze.
Not you worried about what's going
No, that's a lot. That's a lot. See, that's a lot on Satara, because she, with the maze and the Neely, that's a hell of a lot. Let me tell you something. The only one I know who gonna be like chill, like cool, like the other side of the pillow is Dr. Karen Weaver. Now, I don't know that Eric Mason and Neely, that shit there.
Neely ain't coming.
Shit, if he ain't, we gonna go to him. I'm telling you like this. I'll say it now, God damn it. Let me put this out here. They better, I swear to God, if he do it at channel 1205, we gonna bum rush that motherfucker. We gonna show up there, y'all, we'll take it over. Excuse my language, people, but that's how we gotta be now. If channel 12, we can't be a part, because we are a media group. If we can't be a part of the media, he can't do that, we bum rushing it. We not finna go for the.
He did that interview with who was that?
Listen, y'all think I ain't bum rushed him before? Mick, you better tell him.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Oh, Amazing Winston on stage. Now this why I said Satara, we're gonna go and give her the mayor if we can put it together. I know 2 of them would do it. I mean, I put it like this. If we had if just say we had this is what they call young men have. They are called, I'm not being vulgar, but for you can get the understanding what I'm saying. Young men had probably at 13 or 14, they call it wet dreams. This is my wet dreams segment. If we could have a debate together with Mayor Neely, Dr. Karen Weaver, and Mays, it's just a wet dream. I'm not trying to be vulgar. This is this wet dream segment. If we can put that together, when I'm telling you have a debate, oh my God. Letting Art and Satara get to moderate that, I wouldn't care. Let me throw this out to Channel 12. Please, if y'all do it on Channel 5, won't y'all let Art and Satara come on there if it's just for 5 minutes to ask the questions to either 2?
Bro, and 5 minutes my ass. I'm taking that over.
Well, I'm trying to get you in the door. Don't tell them the secret. Once you get in the door, we gonna act ignorant. You know how blacks do it. It's gonna be like
you said it on a tape recording, Mickey. You can't act like that.
I'm gonna be on my DJ Khaled. We taking over.
And that's what I'm saying. And brother Clack, but I'm saying the people don't think they are old. You know, I'm just saying the city of Flint don't think the candidates should sit down in front of them and talk to them. especially the state
people gotta
rep.
demand it. The
That's
people
what I'm
gotta demand
saying.
it.
Well, hot damn it, I'm going on my I'm getting behind Clack with the state rep debate thing. But
Form.
I'm just saying, form. I'm sorry, a form. You should want to hear from your elected officials of what they're
Yes.
gonna do. And I feel, you know what I'm saying, they should get behind Brother Clack and Satara. They trying to put that together.
But do
Right.
you want to hear a bunch of political promises?
No, because this is the promise that they gonna give.
Absolutely, because that's where you hold them accountable when they fuck it up.
Well, we should have something written down, though. The people should have some. But hold up, this one to come back to the Ethics and Accountability Board. I feel like that should be stripped down. Let me just let come on, y'all hop in the plane with me. I'm finna take us off into space
Come
for a
on, wait.
second.
You
Hold
about
on.
to crash your
Let
talking
me
with
put my
about the
seatbelt
ENA
on.
board.
Hold on, let me put my seatbelt
Just ride with me and let's just go up.
on. Go
I
for
know
it.
you with me. We finna go up 75,000 feet in the air. Hear me.
Go ahead.
That's what I'm
Put on my
saying.
parachute.
We might need to restrip that down. We might need to strip it down and get some more real people in the Ethics and Accountability Board that will get down and get busy. And that's how we get that. If you don't
But then,
hold it, the people should be able to go to the ethics. I mean, your ward and your ward, you should be able to go there.
come here, Polo.
If the people ain't doing right, you should be able to get them out of office. I believe with anybody, you should give them the first 6 months. The first 6 months, you gonna see what somebody gonna do. If the person ain't in 6 months, I ain't giving you another 6 months. Get your ass out of there. That's what corporations do. Real businesses do. They get people when you failing on your job. If your first 6 months,
You got that trial period. You got 90 days.
well, let's go even with that. If 90 days yours ain't working, we get your ass up out of there. And that's how it should be, because you should be working for the people and not working for, if somebody give you some money because you slide a contract, you getting kickbacks back.
There
For
you
me
go.
personally, I'm not
There you
mad
go.
at kickbacks. You know, me personally, that's why I'm not in politics. I would take them, but I would help the. I'm just saying, I
Ain't
would
that
take them.
funny? Will you shut up?
I'm not too proud not to take it. I'm just telling you.
Oh, what happened, Killer? You all right? You all right?
He mad because I'm holding his brother.
Oh Lord,
What, brother Clark, I said 6 months. Shatara said 90 because we've been seeing some fools
Oh,
act
I was
up in
just
30
saying
days.
corporations give 90 days. I wasn't talking about
Oh.
that. I was
Oh,
just
you
saying.
wouldn't, but I'm just saying, okay, we give them 6 months. Because in 6 months, man, if you don't know what you're doing, if you still confused or you still working off emotions, what Brother Jalil said, the Ethics and Accountability Board appear to be unethical and not holding nobody. Well, I'm going to say this to any council person. If you want me on the Ethics and Accountability Board, I'm open.
Kevin Tate, go, run, abort.
Yeah.
Hot damn, I'm about to go ahead and land the plane. I think we got shot down.
Don't do it.
I
I think
wish I
y'all
wonder
glad
if
to be a
Neely
part
Grove
of
were
the
going
show
to come
tonight.
this. But you know what? She should come. And I'm going to say this, Kevin. Let me go different. I believe, and I truly believe, if we ask her nice
Heaven, Lord of mercy.
and say, won't she come and come on? Well, Michael Clack, golly, brother, what we can't, we gave him a year and some of them acting straight clownish right now. They acting straight clone. You want to give them a year, Clack? Clack, they got a year anyway, because you can recall them in a year.
I ain't
But
giving nobody no year.
I'm telling you right now. But
I ain't giving no year.
I'll just say this: if y'all Clack, come on, brother,
I
we
ain't giving
can't.
no year.
She talking about Kevin. Oh, my bad, Clack. You know what it is.
It's enough time.
I hope, but I don't know why she wouldn't come to Brother Clack and Brother Clack trying to put this forum together for the state. I'm gonna tell you what, it'll make her look
Did
bad.
she go to any the
If
last time?
if I'll say this, if them
No.
Republicans show up to Brother Clack forum that he gonna throw together for that state rep, I'll say this: if everybody show up, she don't show up, she shouldn't get one vote. And I'm just gonna say, stay classy, Flint.
They said that the last time and shit, she got 6,000, didn't
But
she?
but they didn't know. But they didn't know she was gonna act like this. They didn't know she was gonna act like this. Ask me what she acted like.
What she acting like me?
I don't even know if we have a state rep.
Mm.
And she's the sweetest person.
I
She's sweet
bet
as
you
pie.
she is. I bet you she is.
She's
She
sweet
really
as
is.
she want to be. I don't think that she ever really wanted to go into
Belinda,
politics.
Belinda,
Hot
you
damn
know,
it, Belinda. I'm
Belinda,
finna
you
go
know
get me a drink.
why you getting on that boat?
I'm going to get me a drink. This ain't
Belinda,
this is not Belinda. This is a family network where I'm trying to put together.
what are you, chill? What are you on? It would be nice for it.
No, hot damn, Kevin.
You know,
Kevin Tate, stop.
all right.
Abort.
I
Okay,
got
Abort.
it.
you
Yeah,
know what?
bored.
Here we go.
Bored.
So with that being said, Wyntis,
Do
I
it.
appreciate you so much
Thank you.
being on this show with us. I appreciate it. It was such a great time.
We had a
Yes,
good
it
time.
was.
How long we been on here?
3 hours and 13 minutes.
13 minutes, yes.
Too long.
And Kevin tripping. He tripping.
Tripping.
We about
Yeah.
to
End it.
I just want to say that I appreciate you all.
I
Belinda,
thank you both so
Kevin,
much.
Lil, Clack, everybody. Raquel Brown said gave a pardon, that was nice, and all of these things. Winters, don't do that.
I know you're doing something to it.
Well, listen, I appreciate you all of
The
you
dog didn't even like what you said.
coming in and rocking with us. Y'all don't forget to support us most strong. Y'all don't forget to support Clack getting his nonprofit off the ground called Dearly Beloved. So y'all look out for the things that are coming from him. Make sure you attend those council meetings, attend school board meetings. Speak up, speak out. Take the city back. Demand everything.
I muted that.
I need y'all to make sure we do that, right? We got some things that we gonna be putting in the work. So make sure y'all stay tuned to 810 News Media Group. I need you all to like, share, subscribe. Make sure that you all tell a friend to come on over and see what we're doing. We got some things in the works, and we are going to be doing that. Yes, the library is open. It opened
Today,
right? Is it today or tomorrow? Yeah, it opened today. So y'all make sure y'all do that. Make sure y'all support Jaleel. He has some things going on. He says, food for Flint giveaway in remembrance of Troy Muhammad tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Roy.
Muhammad. I apologize. Please forgive me. May Allah be pleased with his life. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. the Flint Northwestern parking lot. Again, make sure that if you are supporting Black businesses, there are quite a few of them. I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna bring a show just on Black businesses, and we're gonna put some things out there. We're gonna put some people out there. So make sure that you all are doing those things. Support each other, man. Keep each other lifted, man. Speak life, not death. Make sure that you all are doing that too, and y'all know that I am a big believer and advocate of mental health. So I want y'all to make sure that you're doing what you need to do to make sure that you stay strong. Winters, do you have any parting words? And then I'll finish my little rant.
Yes, I want to thank you both for this opportunity. Like Mickey says, stay tuned because I am now a part of the 810 family, and whatever he's doing, it's coming. It's coming soon to a station near you. And I also want to thank, like I said again, thank you, Satara. It's good having this dialogue with you. Thank you again, Mickey, for giving me the opportunity. Also want to give a shout out to my dear mother, my big supporter, my mother. I love you, mama. Thank you to my understanding husband who dislikes politics, but he's letting me spread my wings. I appreciate you, first of all. And then always, if you guys are looking for a place where love and you need love in your heart, there's always a message from the Lord. Giving a shout out to Mount Pisgah Baptist Church, Sundays, 10 a.m. live on my page, or you can find us down on Clio Road, almost to Stanley, where the pastor is the Reverend Wallace Hill III. Thank you.
Y'all look, if y'all going down there, it's on the left-hand side, just so y'all know.
Left-hand
Hold
side.
up now.
Also, listen, I do want to say this. I need all of y'all to please touch and agree with me and say a prayer for Mike Doan. That's my man, 100 grand. That's my little brother. And say a prayer for his brother, Patricia Cobb. That's my baby, man. I love her. I need you all to touch and agree with me, and everybody say a prayer and say her name to the Lord to heal her body through this, what she going through. And also for Mike to be strong for his mom and his family. So y'all please say a prayer for Mike and Mama Patricia.
No doubt.
Jaleel said the Hurley Board of Managers meeting May 25th at 5 p.m. at Hurley. Make sure your voice is heard. So you all go out and do that too.
Yeah, support the brother.
Make sure you, Mickey, you got any parting words before
Hell yeah. I ain't hear that Cash App ding not one time. So please hit the Cash App. That wasn't the Cash App. I think that was Satara's phone or something.
That was my
Please support her. And we going up to the public library, Belinda Love. We gonna show out, but we gonna do it in love.
Oh, y'all, Mike Down on here. Mike, I love you. Y'all
and support the brother Mike Doan too, trying to get his thing going on. That
on here, but I see his hands are pressed. I love you, Mike.
And support the brother what he trying to do over there with the school too. We need to support everybody. Right. To be honest. And Kevin Tate said you need to bring him on. Not if you're gonna be on here talking about that man's wife. Now we ain't gonna do that, Kevin.
Kevin.
I see Kevin just gonna get it shut down. I thought Art was gonna get us off. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be down there sweating, crying over here like, please don't do this today. You know what I'm saying?
You having a real Art in. It's okay.
Yeah. And I love, that's what I'm saying. But y'all don't forget. See if y'all can get the Mayor Neely to sit down with.
That's Jaleel. That's Jaleel's job. Huh?
Can you set an interview up with Satara and talk to the mayor? Because he ain't getting no questions.
Jaleel, hey God, can you get that together so we can sit down? Listen, let me tell you something. I'm gonna put this out there right now. I ain't sending him shit as no questions ahead of time. We just gonna have some organic conversation.
That's what I'm scared. Excuse me. That's what I'm scared, Kevin. You just going to be open. I'm very scared to let you come on here to be open.
But you let Rich Jones and Eric Mays on. Let my boy Kevin Tay on here.
Listen, hold on. Rich Jones rules to Rich Jones and rules to Eric Mays. I want for that. You need to keep that shit out of push Eric over. And let's push his ass right out that damn camera. Let me tell you something. He gonna keep it cute too. And Rich Jones know I will cuss him. He gonna keep it cute too.
Yes, she will. Yes, she will.
I'm telling you, y'all listen.
You know what, Jaleel? That's right. Let's not let that John Fleming issue and Kiera Howe issue matter die. You right about that, Jaleel. We let so much stuff slip here. And I'm going to piggyback on what Satara said a few weeks ago. That's why I started sharing the heck out of this show. We'll travel 4 hours away to go support somebody else. We'll go to a pizza shop up in Saginaw, and we catching hell here at home.
Absolutely.
We need to support and stand behind the people here.
I'm looking at that Cash App. I'm waiting. Well, sister, go ahead and end it out.
Okay. Again, I want to thank you all. I thank you all for joining us tonight. We really appreciate you. You really warm our hearts. You keep me in tune. You keep me humble. You keep me going. Like, share, subscribe. Comment, keep coming, keep seeing what A10 News Media Group is on the rise, y'all, and we're going to keep coming. We're going to keep bringing content. We're going to keep bringing good content. Y'all make sure y'all hit that Cash App. If you don't have a Cash App, hit the PayPal. It's the exact same thing. If you don't have that, and I know y'all got bank accounts and y'all got Zelle, you can Zelle me too at 810-447-3454. Hey, listen, I'm all the way there. Anything and everything will help. Just
talk to them.
Absolutely. And again, I just want to thank you all for tuning in with us. Make sure that you could keep supporting all these people that say, Saturdays, Rising Star Baptist Church. He opens his doors every Saturday for mental health. And I need you all to make sure you're supporting that if you need it. Sometimes you got to take some time out and reset and recharge. Make sure you do that. Like I said, go outside in nature. Is getting nice outside. Go sit outside, take your shoes off, sit in the grass, meditate, listen to nothing. Just listen to everything. Go in your backyard. Don't get no distractions. 502 West Flint Park Boulevard is Rising Stars address. Y'all make sure y'all go and see him, Reverend Devontae Powell. Make sure you go out. Even if you go, I always advocate for Stepping Stone Falls because that's one of my favorite places to go let it all out at. I go and walk the trails, and then when I do that, I go and sit by the water and I listen to the water and I let it all out. I give it to the universe, and the universe give it back to me 100-fold. See what y'all doing here? I gave it to the universe, and you give it through y'all, and I appreciate y'all more than ever. Make sure that you support everybody. Make sure you just keep it black, keep it classy. Hey, and make sure you all getting together and we taking Flint back. We got to demand it. We got to take it. We can't beg for it no more. We just got to take it. So make sure y'all support us in all the things that we're doing. We're going to get back with you. Stay tuned. You got to subscribe. You got to be here. You got to stay tuned. You got to
like, share, subscribe.
If y'all have the temperament to join Flint Politics Reboot, by all means, y'all do that. You will not see me there, but go ahead. You'll see everybody else there. I love y'all with everything in me. I appreciate you for joining us. Catch us tomorrow. Me and Art will be on 1420 at 5 p.m. and we'll be live right here at 5 p.m. And then I am going on live at 6 p.m. with Jerry Winfrey Carter. So y'all come back tomorrow and see me starting at 5 o'clock. I love you, love you, love you. Wyntis, you can stay on after this is off. I love you, love you, love you all. Peace. Y'all have a great night.
Peace.